on, everybody? It's a child-free thinker, and I'm back again with another video. I've been out for a minute because number one, this is my safe space because a lot of you all who are on this channel are very blunt and intelligent, free thinkers. You don't think outside the box. Think, gosh, you know what I mean? And sometimes people hate the truth. So everybody's expected to want to live the same way and all this type of stuff, live in a fairy tale world, but I'm not with it. And I got to be blunt about some stuff, which may hurt a lot of people's feelings, and I'm all about it. But I'm really tired of this damn culture making the same weird decisions. And the women are expected to keep being the goofies of every generation. Now that women are starting to think, I've always thought, but a lot of women finally are putting on their thinking caps and just stop. They are putting a stop to being guinea pigs. Is considered shocking because every generation, especially in the Black culture, dysfunction is considered normal. And I know it happens in every culture, but there's something seriously wrong with this culture. That everybody knows how to screw, everybody knows how to breed, everybody prides themselves on getting smashed, everybody prides themselves on getting a man, getting a woman. They pride themselves on stuff that grown people should not be thinking or that mindset as adults. And this is one of the reasons why this culture is continuously producing the same thing every damn generation. It's literally the same stuff. And this culture doesn't have a problem with it. All the secrets, all the secrecy, all the deception, all the lies, all the drama, all the gossip, all the disaster and dysfunction within these miserable ass cultures that demand respect and everybody to care for them. And they don't care about us. No, they don't. Shit. It's not that the people don't care, but why do you expect a group of people that have their own lives to care about a group of people that don't seem to care enough about themselves to stop producing the same stuff every damn generation, putting people in poverty, putting people in these dumbass families that have nothing to offer? Not even, they have nothing to offer. Okay. And then the women keep leaning back with some of the worst dudes possible they can ever find. I've noticed it in every single culture. The women in other cultures, they may do this from time to time, but this is the norm in this culture where 10 times out of 10, let's just be nice, 9 times out of 10, the kid's dad is either going to be absent or a loser because oh, no, they shy down from a guy or whoever it is that's decent. They don't want that. They want a loser. So they'll go and make the kid's father a loser, and then everybody buns off of the pain and the drama and how the dudes left them. And I mean, they'll brag about being beautiful and fine their whole lives, right? But if you had these looks and all this, how did you? It's like the self-esteem is in the trash can in this culture, literally. Because if you don't believe me, go watch Viral Crimes. Go watch Black Girl Unlost and every Black Girl Unlost and Viral Crimes. Every damn video is I'm sorry, like rest the dead, but every video is extremely just dumb. Because when you look at the dude will have one eye, a patch over his other eye, a scratch across his face, a burn in the middle of his head, looks slow as hell. Okay, I already have 20 kids all over the place, a whole rap sheet of felonies and battery and SA and all type of stuff. And these women will open their legs and get knocked up from these damn dudes. And then the next thing you know, they play the sad music in the background. Everybody's releasing these damn balloons. It's candles setting fire in the whole street because they got like a million candles. The reason why it's a million candles is because right down the street is another balloon release, and right down the street from that one is another balloon release. And don't forget, oh wait, behind that house is another balloon release from the same situations. And then getting on TikTok and doing these dumb dances where everybody's, oh, guess what? Who cheats first in a relationship? Mind you, these aren't 16-year-olds. These are grown ass adults, and they're dancing like they're. It isn't funny, but I'm getting irritated with this culture. I'm beyond annoyed and embarrassed. I'm tired of it. And these standards are below the trash can. It's not even in the dumpster. It's not even on the ground. It's under the ground. It's under the corpse in the ground. That's how low the standards are in this culture. So it's the only thing that you can do if you get all of this education. Everybody is so smart. Why is no one applying it? Why do even the intellectuals end up with the same shit? Why do even the intellectuals pass down the same shit in their generations? How could this happen? It doesn't matter if you are a high school dropout or a PhD recipient. It doesn't matter. In this culture, everybody seems to gravitate towards the same shit, or else you think you're better. So if you're child free and you're opting out of it altogether, you see it too. You know there's something's wrong in this culture. And everybody looks for excuses and tries to feel sorry for this culture, but you can't, because it's absolutely just it is asinine. It's stupid at this point. You don't believe me? Go type in your search bar on YouTube, type in viral crimes. Okay? I'm going to put it right here so you all can go look for yourself and tell me what you notice. Okay? Tell me what stands out to you. What looks wrong with the picture? What weird stuff is going on? Hold on. Okay, in the chat, I have a name of the channel. It's called Viral Crimes. Whenever you have the time, type it in your search bar on YouTube for yourself if you don't believe me. And just before you even watch the video, go to their video section and go to their live video section and just take a look. Don't even watch it yet right away. Just take a look at what you notice about every single one of them damn videos. Who do you see the most on there? 95% of the people on that damn channel are in this culture, and they leave behind 10 kids. They leave behind 12 kids. They leave behind 5 kids. They leave behind 100 kids. Like, I mean, come on, man. And it's just like you look at the guy, you look at the woman, and that's why you can't go off of looks. Just because somebody looks good doesn't necessarily mean this person is. I know disrespect to the dead, but this is just out of control. And it's making this culture look like they don't have good problem solving skills. The body, you can brag about your vaginas and your eggplants, but something is seriously wrong with this damn it culture. And the only ones that seem to get it are the child free women and the child free men that opted out completely from making that embarrassing ass damn generational curse. It is just generational stupidity at this point. We're the only ones that seem to comprehend. And these people, well, that's why you guys will make good parents. Shut the fuck. I would rather feed myself to sharks covered in peanut butter from head to toe than I'm not breeding a goddamn thing. I don't care about what souls want to get here. They ass gonna stay where they at. I don't care. You're gonna stay in the abyss, damn it. You won't be coming here through me. I don't give a damn if you float around as a disgruntled soul. Oh well, you're not bringing your ass back here, not through me. You can come through a toaster. You might have to crawl your ass up to the toilet bowl. I don't know, but you're not coming here. Okay, this culture has mastered the art of screwing, okay? So much that it's in every goddamn video. You got the women bent over, exposing the only thing that they feel that's left, and you got the dudes walking around with their meat hanging out. It's just gross, okay? And then on one end, it shows the women being the smartest, but how the fuck can the mother have a PhD and all these degrees, my mom included, her ass, she wasn't too smart because we did her stuff for her when we were in high school and middle school. We were doing her. She went. The secret is she was not smart. She didn't do anything with sitting her fat ass, and she never did anything. Okay, but give commands and beat our ass. She didn't do anything. She sat on her fat ass and gave commands. Period. Okay, like a lot of people do. But I'm just being honest. My mom didn't do shit. Period. So she got, I don't know how the hell she got her degree. I don't think she even knows. I don't think, I don't think she gets it either. But it's weird, But for the most part, it's like, how the hell could we be the most educated culture, but still at the bottom, underneath of the goddamn concrete? Spending power is in the trash can because you can't hold on to money too long. Don't invest in businesses with each other. Don't even know what that is. Okay, business management is not something taught in the household because, first of all, people just get with anything nowadays, and they don't even have the brains to pass down to their kids. And if they do, and everybody seems to have the intellect, then that's considered weird and considered a unicorn in this culture. That's sad. But everybody has mastered the sneaky links, the screwing, and making songs about how they're gonna beat it up and dig it out and beat it down and gut it out, all this stupid shit. And then how the women is just gonna bend over and let you put it in their eye, in their ear, in their butt, and they pores, and beat them in their forehead until they pass out. And that literally happens on violent crimes, but that's besides the point. And it just seems like some type of circus at this point. And the whole world sees it. The kids that they're birthing is out of control, bad as hell. Okay. The parents are just, might as well say it's a brothel. It's like this culture has turned into a brothel with a church in the background. I don't know what the church is for, but whatever. It's like a brothel ran out of the church because the people in the church be doing this, but be trying to do it on the low low, but it's obvious. So it's like a brothel ran in the church. It's like a Playboy Bunny Ranch or something. Like, ugh, it's just I don't get it. It's so hypocritical. It's so contradicting. It's just weird. Okay, everybody is super religious, but the decisions that are made make absolutely no sense. How could you have so much pride in your coochie and your balls, but you don't seem to invest in your kids? You think that investing in your kids is putting a raggedy ass roof over their head just to blame them for what you can't afford because your goofy ass did not get with somebody who also had something. So you were forced to take care of everything by yourself because it's normal in this culture to take care of everything by yourself. It's normal. People don't even bat an eye at this culture. They think that's normal. They think that's just how this culture lives. Even animals don't do that. Even animals have enough respect for each other. There's something weird in this culture going on to where it is the expectation for the women to be baby mamas as young as they can get started. I remember before back in the day, it used to be like boys and books don't mix, and it was so contradicting because I remember going to school with girls that were pregnant. It was so weird, you know what I'm saying? It was just so it creeped me out. Look, no disrespect, I'm not trying to be mean, but it just weirded me out because I'm like, how the fuck? But then I realized there was some, stuff going on that probably was ignored, But it's the SAs, it's the overly sexualized women, the overly sexualized men, the over sexualized youth to the point where that's all people seem to know how to do. Nobody, and if you are a black person that knows how to do more than expose your cooch and your balls, and it's almost like the rest of your body doesn't exist, but you got your cooch hanging out, you got your butt out, you got your balls hanging out with flies all around it, and it's just supposed to be, it's supposed to be cute, but the brains are literally corroding inside of the head. It's so bad the teachers don't want to teach anymore to this group of kids. They don't have the time. Can you, if you were a teacher, and I'm not trying, I commend these teachers because damn, man, I don't know how they do it. I cannot, I will not, I would never, even if I couldn't, if they paid me, I would not do it. I'm sorry. Because they just too hard headed and their parents is out of control and it's just too much. These teachers aren't just teachers. They're literally having to, I can imagine some of these teachers probably want to be child free because can you imagine teaching somebody kids that's out of control, behavioral issues, too much shit going on, their parents slow, you know what I'm saying? They act like they have no clue what their kids are doing. The kids' grades is bad. You get blamed because their kids aren't up to par when their parents aren't up to par. Their parents can't read. And then the mama has a PhD, but she was with the dude she's with the dude that sells dope. So she's stupid too. Like you have a PhD and you're with a guy that sells dope. Can you imagine what these teachers see walking into their schools? In this culture, they barely see the black parents. Okay, they barely see the black parents. These parents feel like you owe them. We don't owe you shit, bitch. Like straight up. Like we don't. Because a lot of us come from shit. It's just the truth. And we have to make ourselves something. We don't come from too much of anything, except for the few of us who do. It's so embarrassing. Excuse me. It's so I shouldn't have ate all that whatever earlier. But anyway, it is embarrassing because you see other people and it just seems like a fairy tale. You know what I'm saying? Like you see other people and it's just like, what is that? But with the black people, it's just like all this stupid ass religion, matriarchs in the family with a bunch of dysfunction, gossiping, know how to beat their kids, dumb as hell, like families full of women that treat their daughters like shit, let their sons get away with everything. And if their son doesn't do it, and then they throw their son in the same clump as the daughters, which is rare. They treat their daughters like absolute trash in the black culture, except for the few who actually planned. Because a lot of the women and men in this culture do not plan their kids; they just screw. It just starts screwing and whatever happens, happens. And then they play it off and say that it's a miracle when they feel stupid. So the one thing that they know how to do is tell a lie and cover up their tracks by using religion and God and the Virgin Mary for everything. Because who's gonna say that they're, this was a one night stand and oh boy, no, I mean this culture doesn't plan for anything. Like you meet somebody and you're already pregnant in the same week that you met them. It's gross. Like you just met this person. Why do you think so many STDs are high in the black culture? It's high. Texas, for example, they had Atlanta, Georgia, they had like a disease breakout. They might need to quarantine people coochies and balls. They might need to quarantine it and like it's some type of it's worse than COVID. In some cities in this culture, it's worse than COVID. I would take my chances with COVID any day than to see. I wouldn't dare touch anything out here because it is sad. Like the STD rates are up so high. It makes you wonder how the hell would happen. These people don't know each other's names. They know better. These are even old people doing this, people who you would think would know better. Like you can't blame everything on the young people. These are old people doing some of this. Oh shit, I didn't even see you guys, a girl. He snuck right on up in here. Damn. Okay, you said, "Hey, what's up, guys, a girl?" Man, I have to talk about this, and I can't. I just need some of us to be honest about it because it's us to see it. It's us. We're the ones who see this. And it's like everybody else is blind. And they said that you're talking bad about them. I really don't care. Maybe somebody needs to talk bad to this culture because all this baby and these grown people and it makes them stupid. You get what I'm saying? It makes them stupid and it makes them good entertainers. And people don't take this culture serious about anything. There are the reasons that this culture is so jacked up. It's only so much that they can blame. And I'm glad to have you back, guys. A girl, I really am. So feel free to leave your if you want to come up and talk about it, cool. It feel free to leave your commentary right there in the live chat because I want to see you all's points because I know I can't be the only one seeing this. At some point, it's something going on in this culture. The ones who are the most I'm just gonna be honest, I don't really care. This culture is so worried about feelings being hurt. And at this point it is beyond feelings. Somebody needs to hurt these culture's feelings bad because this culture wants to be babied. Those of us who are realists and those of us who are blunt don't mind because we see it. We're not looking to be baby and look. They don't like us. They don't like us. It's your shit. How aren't you old? Why are you talking like a child? Aren't they old? Why are you talking like that? Everybody has to be overly sensitive with this culture when it's apparent to everybody that something is seriously wrong with this culture. My family is a bunch of dysfunctional idiots. They're fucking idiots, straight up. A bunch of women in the family, all of them are goddamn it slow. Okay. They are literally the reason why the family is trash, except for those of us who decided to be child free. And it's only two of us, me and my other cousin. Well, it's another cousin. He's a he, but I think he wants to do that. So I mean, he's out the loop. But me and my other cousin, we are the only two, and we're gay. That's the only reason why we're not. But being gay doesn't mean anything. It's because look, because you see some gay people doing the same shit, So it's not because I'm gay, but it saved me. I'm asexual though. I know what I like, but I'm asexual because I'm a germaphobe and I'm not with the disease shit, so I keep to myself. I'm a germaphobe for real. So if I like someone, I like their mind. I mean, their body is. I mean, it's cute, cool, whatever. But I just the disease shit is a turn off. I don't want that. I don't care what you look like. So I'm good. So that's what saved me. Just my own, sexual identification. It's such a turn off, and seeing so many women knocked up in this culture, it just turned me off at a very young age. Like so many women knocked up, so many dudes with different baby mamas, so many kids splattered around out here, a culture of poverty and blaming another culture and getting mad at these other people for having things established that they can't seem to give to their own kids, but then have the nerve to want everybody to be involved because misery loves company. And they would rather see everybody passing on this stupid shit and see everybody miserable and everybody with a penny to their name than to see people make better choices and to see people like everybody can't make the same stupid choices. Why are they worried about the few of us that opt out of this shit? It's like because this culture wants everybody miserable. miserable. This culture wants everybody barely scraping but to get by. They want to see everybody with the worst shit possible. That's what it is, especially if you grow up in a family full of women in this damn culture. If they see black women in this culture who do not act like them and want the same things as them, they think something is faulty about us because we are supposed to expect the bare minimum. We're supposed to just not give a damn. We're supposed to pick up anything slopped on the side of the street and just gap our legs open. And if we have more respect for ourselves, that's not considered a okay thing. That's considered acting white in our culture. And that lets you know just how downtrodden this culture truly is, to tell somebody from their same culture that if they want to plan their life and they want to make different decisions then they're acting white. Why does everything have to be based upon who's acting like a different culture? Why can't they just be who they are? Why? Because they know that there's something obviously different about those people who had no one else to see a difference within their family lines, and they still ended up going a different way on their own, which is your own choice. So for those of us, it really irritates because a lot of us come from women in our family, just a bunch of them, and no, none of them made different choices. I swear to God, none of them. And we're the ones who do. And if it is, it's one. It's not a bunch of them. And they all seem to get with the same type of goddamn dudes. No matter how attractive they are supposed to be, how much schooling they have, it never fails. They could be a damn doctor with a damn dropout. They could be a doctor with someone who just gave up on life and just said, "Ah, I'm just gonna lay on the sidewalk with my dick out." Ugh. You don't believe me? Go watch Atlanta Street Interviews. There's this young guy named Josias, right? And I don't see what people think, why they think this boy is cute. This dude look like a damn zombie. You could tell something is wrong, but at the same time, he grew up in a damn dysfunctional home himself. Now, he is a prime example of what this culture is like when they don't know how to do anything else but screw. You get what I'm saying? And the people, those of us who actually want to use our mind and don't want to get jacked up in that, that's considered lame. Josiah's on Atlanta Street Interviews, he solves his problems through screwing. And look at the women he always seems to get with. He gets with the women in our culture. He's got with a couple women from other cultures too. There was just, but the majority of them are from our culture. And he jumped from old women too, the old ones too. He not just getting young girls, he getting old ass women. He getting women that's too damn old to be acting like that. They need to be home laying down on the floor somewhere, under a blanket, underneath their bed, reading a Dr. Seuss book to their great grands or something. But they out there with their little legs up in the air and they support holes sliding down to their ankles with them goddamn to stiff shoes at the bottom with your leg up and your stockings falling down like ugh, ugh, ugh. Josiah is about 21 years old. There's a lot of he's a prime example of what really goes on in this culture a lot. But some people could play it out because they look good or because they can act like they got it together. But there's something mentally up with this culture. Seriously, something ain't right. It ain't right. Okay, this dude jumps from woman to woman, from bed to bed. It's obviously this dude got some type of disease. And a lot of people are saying it looks like the AIDS. When you go look at Atlanta, I'm gonna type it up here. I want y'all to go check it out and look at the decline of this guy. Okay, look at the decline of him. He's always telling lies. He jumps from bed to bed. He's always sleeping with a lot of black women. They don't care. Some of these women are nurses. He'll brag about it. And it's good to see these channels because this guy's bragging. He like, man, I get nurses on the first day. I knock down nurses on the first day. Yeah. I knocked down their mama and their grandmama on the first day. Within a couple days, I'm living in their house. He ain't worried about nothing. He can easily find him a woman in this culture. That is so embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. This dude is like on the streets, but he can get not only in a home, even without even washing his ass, he can go and lay them down in their own bed without washing his ass. That just, it made me so disappointed. Mm-mm. And this is how a lot of us get here. Let me type this up. I need y'all to look at this for yourself. Okay, so there are two things I need you all to pay attention to. It's two shows I put right in the chat for you to look at. Okay, Atlanta Street Interviews, Fire Crimes. This is the first one. I'm gonna put it right on the screen. Take note. And before you watch any video on viral crimes, before you look at any video, Just go to the video section and take a look at the thumbnails. What do you notice? And then look at every damn video you can and tell me what don't look right. All the people on these, they are all deceased. If they make it devour crimes, they are deceased. They all lead this world the same way, and they're all black women. All of them. And it's just embarrassing. And they leave behind anywhere from 12 kids. I think the maximum I saw was 14 kids. 13, 12, 10, 9, 5. You know, they leave those behind, and sometimes they get taken out with their kids. Okay. And when you look at who they end up with, what do you, before you watch the video though, just take a look at what these individuals, what do they have in common? What do you notice? Something ain't right. They're all deceased. Everyone, I don't care how many videos this person has, they are all deceased. Okay. They never seen the red flags. Okay. Never. And they chose these people, the guys they got with. Something about them, they thought they had it going on. They were real attractive. This ain't blaming nobody. I'm just saying, at some point, some don't look right. And this is a cultural thing. This something is really off. This is the standard for black women. And if you do not fit that standard, if you do not want that low life for yourself to where you're going to put your life at risk, get knocked up from somebody with absolutely nothing, no brain, no money, no good health, no nothing. And you out here, you claim that you are smart. Why are you going to school to do all these great things and you choosing someone who's not doing great things as well? Why are you ended up on viral crimes and black girl lost and unlost and all these sad videos? So and then you end up on Atlanta Street interviews. Okay? Atlanta Street interviews based out of Atlanta. Okay? I'm gonna put it up here and type it right. Hold on. This is so real because you see women, black women, and their kids out on the street. Okay, all 10 of them with the dude. Uh-uh. Hold up. Black enter Black, Atlanta Street. Oh, so hold on. Let me because this all smeared in together. Yo, this is you can't make this up. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So I'm gonna wait until it come back on the screen here, and then I'm gonna post it because it's too mixed in. And this culture needs somebody to hurt their damn feelings real quick because this culture is sitting on cloud nine for no reason, and everybody is scared to tell this culture the fucking truth. Like we can't tell them because they ain't capable of taking the truth, so we gotta just lie to them until they end up underneath at the bottom of the bottom and keep passing down crumbs to their next generation. Okay, and then expect it to get taken care of when they ask it. Oh, when you ain't give them nothing but 2 peanuts out the damn peanut jar, and they were already eaten, so you gave them the shell of the peanuts. You didn't even have no peanuts in there. Okay, Atlanta Street interviews. Take a look at this and tell me what you notice. Okay? Look at the difference between the men's stories and the women's stories. The men always got somewhere they could go and they'll let you know. Look, one dude, they the women, look at the damn women that be going to the channel. These are women in houses and apartments that watch his videos and they crushing on the homeless dudes. They crushing on the dudes out on the streets. Talking about he look like a model. We could wash him up. See, this is the problem. A lot of the mothers, and they don't want to admit it. A lot of the mothers, they don't want to tell you the truth of how a lot of us came to this world and this culture. Well, all these PhD recipients and I went to school myself, but I didn't go to school to show. I went to school because I want to learn and better my life. I didn't want to better my life with my legs wide open, laying down with somebody who not doing shit with their life. I want to learn. I didn't want to be like what the hell I seen in my family. But what the hell is good going to college and you're not applying any of that shit? You don't know how to problem solve. You don't know how to think logically. You just laying down. You still got these fucking problems where somebody calling you pretty and you ready to jump on them immediately like you are starved of screwing or something. And it's fucking annoying. When you look at the difference between an Atlanta Street interviews, this is the best one yet. And Soft White Underbelly, but Soft White Underbelly is a little bit on the pimping aspect. The girls getting pimped, that's different. That's a whole nother dynamic. On this one, you hear women that had good post office. They were in the post office. They had like government, federal careers. They lost it all because they moved in their baby daddy, and their baby daddy did not have no money, but they continued to hold the fort down. And even though they got beat down, they stayed true and they end up knocked up again. And then them, and it's the same shit with the women. It's like the women don't learn. They keep making these same choices and they end up pregnant again on the guy while they on the streets from the how the fuck and the dude's story is different. Okay, the dudes would be like, yeah, blase, blase happened. I did my time in prison. I got out. I had a couple women lined up. You already know who they were, black women. You know what I'm saying? I was there for a minute. She ain't want me there. I said, all right, whatever, blase, blase. So I went next door. You know what I'm saying? You thinking he gonna say he moved out of town? These dudes go right across the hall to another black woman with a PhD or a master's or a bachelor's or associates or a high school diploma, or even if she never graduated, they started her own business. It don't matter. They didn't have to graduate to start their own business. They go after these dudes that be on the streets. When you notice it, they seem to have more goddamn common sense on getting what somebody can provide for them. The women gonna go, we can make it work. Love is all we need. All they need is love in the Bible. You're broke, he broke. You so smart. You making a 4.0 in college, but you making an F in this world. And your kids, now you got them making Fs because you making straight A's. You writing good papers in college. I mean, you doing good presentations, but in the world you making an F, F minus. Okay, even these damn dudes on the street, you mean to tell me in this culture, you mean to tell me even the dudes that don't have a damn dime to a penny to their name, you mean to tell me they got enough common sense to, man, they ain't finna be with no one on the same level as me. I mean, I don't want that. We both can't be out here. I mean, I need somebody in a house. I need some woman in a condo, apartment, a home. I need a woman with a car because we can't both be. It's like the dudes in this culture that have been babied by these motherfucking women, these old ass women in the family that tell their daughters this and that and this and that, but and their granddaughters, and they got their sons out here being just losers because they this is the creation of women babying their goddamn sons, grandsons, and great grandsons in this slow ass culture. And those of us who know how to think for ourselves that don't want to be slow, we problematic because we want to use our brain. We actually want to use our brains. And we don't just want it to rot in our heads. We want to see what it can do. So imagine having a brain and talking to people who let their brain go to mush and you in the same family. Y'all not gonna understand each other. Okay, so your best bet is to get the hell away from them. And the best bet for black women, I don't care who hears this, black women, and get the hell away from your family. Get the hell away from all the women in your family. Get away from them. Get away from them. Or you'll be just like theirs. And that's what they want. Period. Get the hell away from all them damn black women in your family. Because if they all live in the same way, I mean, from the nurses, and they got the same dude on their side, and they got all these kids, and they always complaining about bills. Dumbass, you knew what it was in the beginning, and they be looking at you like it's your turn, and they more concerned with you and your coochie and your ovaries because they want you to be miserable just like them. You don't have anything to talk about with them. You have nothing to talk about with them. What do you want to talk about? The things you're talking about requires you to use your mind. They don't want to use their mind. The things that you talk about discuss accountability, and that's not something that they can do, will do, or will ever do. They don't want to do that. They want to tell you what the dude did, and we all know what the dudes do. I know it. I see it. Okay, but these, and I'm damn sure not commending or tolerating this shit. What I'm saying is, how is it that the dudes are understanding on the streets to look at that? They don't have no shame. These dudes are not that. You do not intimidate them. They don't give a damn if they walk in and got one pair of clothes and one pair of drawers, if they have any drawers on. They gonna step to that woman in that BMW. They gonna step to that woman in that Mercedes Benz. They gonna step to that woman in that Rolls Royce. They don't give a damn houses these dudes don't. They not. You do not intimidate them because they know they see something. What does that tell you when a dude on a crack pipe in his hand, okay, and doo-doo stains on the back of his pants, he'll look up and say, "Damn, damn girl, hey, I'm at one tooth in his mouth, and somebody will still sleep with him. And it's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing in this world because when people think about low expectations, they do think about black women. And you see it all over the stuff that people are saying, even on the news. They say it in such a way, it's so embarrassing that they don't expect of us to have any high. It's so bad. They don't expect for us to have high expectations, and they look shocked if you do. Like, okay, stop playing. We know you don't, we know you don't really mean that. Like, you could stop acting now. Get over there and get you just anything off the corner like everybody else. And that's how damaging it is to this culture and humiliating. It's humiliating, okay? Because people don't correlate black women with luxury. Even if you do, they know you earned it on your own. They know that, but they also know you're going to lose it by who you attach yourself to. So they're not really concerned unless you do have a mind of your own. If you think for yourself and you think like what I'm saying right now, not just like me, but if you are able to logically look at how stupid this stuff looks out here, and you're like, that doesn't make any sense to acquire all these things and go through hell and high water to get these things, to end up on the street with a dude with your stomach pulled out with 10 kids on your back with nothing to give them or yourself, but the only thing you know how to do is have sex. That's worse being on the streets and catching STDs. That don't even sound right. You get what I'm saying? These dudes, okay, like I said, they could literally look at it. Look at this Atlanta Street interviews. This is real good. And I'm glad he puts this stuff out there because it really is showing the sick dynamic in Atlanta, Georgia right now and how, you know, damn, it ain't everything that people think. I'm never going to Atlanta, Georgia. I'll never go. But I don't know what people understand. It's not just Atlanta, Georgia. This all over the world with this culture right here. Okay. And it's in any city that people think is just a city to go to because you watching movies. I'm from California. Okay. And my second home is Florida. So these are very popular places. Okay. I'm from a very popular place. Okay. Two popular places. And New Yorkers understand as well. Very popular. Texas understand. These are the heavy hitting places with the highest levels of STDs and shit. So anybody moving around like that and slithering around, you got to be stupid as hell to be jumping from body to body. You got to be a dumbass because it's so much disease because people can't. They act like they hard up. It's like they fiends or something. It's not cute. People bragging about being freaks and stuff. Like, why can't you brag about being smart? You dumb, but you bragging about being a freak. And now you got 10 kids, and now it's your kids' fault? Like, you were bragging your whole life about being a freak. Now your ass old and washed out, and now you counting all your kids like a mother hen, and you feeling stupid because you losing track. Okay? These dudes out here, like, they looking at the women rise. These dudes are smart enough to say to themselves, look, I have been out here. I think I want to take me a bath. I think I want to live in a home tonight. Yeah, and the dudes, like, they don't have, they'll look at the women, they'll say, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, that bag costs a lot. I'm going to step to her. What? When people be a little bit embarrassed, oh, that's out my league. I know, they feel that they not ashamed to step to black women like this. Any other culture, when it come down to women, they got their shit together. They know they're gonna have to compete with them damn dudes. They know that the woman is not gonna be so easily like, man, I ain't feeling you like that. You know, okay, they know that shit, especially certain women that are held to a high standard in the United States. And it doesn't mean that it's true. It just means that a lot of people know, unless they got like they've been thrown out in their community. Sometimes even the women there, and it's backwards. It's the opposite way. The women from other communities that already have a standard that's set in the United States for them being at the top, if they are performing the way that people are expecting them to perform in their culture, then they may get disowned by their culture and they know to come to this culture, to the dudes, because the dudes don't really seem to have that much worth, and all you got to do is bend over and shake your ass, and then the women start acting different from their culture. They be like, I ain't do that, I ain't do that, b I didn't do that, G, I didn't do. It's like they start acting just like that and talking like that. So there is something going on in this culture, except for those of us, women and men, that see the dysfunction, the degeneracy in this culture is literally become degenerate. And those of us who see it are unwilling. We will not reproduce with this shit because you're going, first of all, just because, ain't no reason. But let's just say for the people who did want to do that, you may create the same shit that you don't like seeing out here, not because of you, But because of the probability in this culture and what is being produced by the people who are producing them and their mindset and them claiming to be so smart but making dumb choices with who they choose, and this passes down through the generations. Obviously, this degeneracy is coming from somewhere. And they can't blame it on TV, because if you blame it on TV, why are they watching TV? Why aren't their parents able to teach them anything? Because we gotta work. When ain't no we gotta work. It's one person. And how did that happen? How can a dude on the street with nothing to his name end up with 10 kids from 10 different women? You don't believe me? On Atlanta Street Interviews, there's a dude with 28 kids from 28 different women with nothing. And was laughing at, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm gonna put it to you like this, you know what I'm saying? I'm good with the ladies, and you look at the teeth got plaque and shit all over it, you know. The features, for some women is looking at the features or whatever. I guess some people would think he's, to me, no, I'm not into them. But a lot of people, he didn't look like a bad dude, but the teeth was just like butter everywhere. And this dude was able to climb on some woman and not that. You know how embarrassing this look for black women and black men. It's like people just laid up with anything out here, and anything is coming from anything. And they don't see nothing wrong with it. They want you talking to them like it's cool. It's not cool. And somebody need to bust this goddamn culture's ass for real, because at this point it's making us look very bad. And for those of us who don't live this way, we got to separate ourselves from this bullshit, because it's going to take us all down if we don't. Seriously. Even if you aren't making these choices, you're going to get categorized, and it's going to affect you in your employment, because people aren't going to take you seriously. They don't understand just how in your environments where you live, because they've seen people that look similar to you that's not you. This could affect you in the world. This could affect you in several ways, even for the young ladies out here. You could be affected fresh out of high school, because it could be so many women out here that look like you just laying down with anything. You may get walked up on, like somebody want to try to assault you because they think that you just playing with them. Oh, girl, come on, man. Bend over, man. Stop playing. I know you want to. Hey, look, we just, man, come on, man. And you like, nah, I don't. Man, look, stop playing, man. Hell, the last ladies, they let me do that on the first day within 30 minutes. Will you stop playing? This is dangerous. You got to separate yourself from this shit, even in your own family, because if you associated with people who live like this, whatever they got coming to them is coming to you. If you might not have anything to do with it, there's a lot of foul crime stories of these women that's tied up with these type of dudes, and the people who they were just chilling with, they had nothing to do with it. They just happened to be there. Do you know they lost their life too, just for being associated with them? Just for being associated with them. They just happened to be there. They did nothing. They were just there. They stopped by for a second. Some told them to come and check up on them. They still hanging out with this whatever, this criminal ex-con, that they love so much, right? And the people go over there just to. Some told them to go check on them. Some should have told them to leave their ass there. And they went over there, and the dude then came and got them and them just for being an associate in close proximity to this person who never learned. You get what I'm saying? That's dangerous. And it's a lot of young people that's finding that out now, and all of all ages, because it's something with this culture. They are creating these monsters, and they can't control their monsters. And then they want to try to throw their little monsters off on people. If they weren't to throw their little monsters off on somebody to deal with, because they can't tolerate it. So they'd be looking for gullible, hard up, low self esteem women. And if you're not a low self esteem woman that's not going to tolerate everything, and you're black, that's not looked at. People think you playing. They think it's an act, because that's not something that's associated with our culture. Thinking, choosing better for yourself, choosing the best option for yourself, not settling for anything, not letting anything crawl on you and knock you up. That's not associated with our culture. So that's why it's so foreign and so shocking to people, which is sad. Because this is how majority of us, that's how majority of these young people that's born, this is how they came here. Sexy red situations, Sukiyana situations. And these are people who are getting paid to act like this, to be honest. But in reality, it's getting to the point where this is literally how people are being born. One night stand, literally, you just met each other. You that hot in your ass. You can't wait. Oh, you can't wait. How the hell, like, that sounds so funky. That sounds so stank, because You know it's a lot of STDs up in both of them. And them STDs gonna get passed down to them kids and be in their eyes. They may end up blind. They may end up deaf. They may end up with bronchitis. They may end up with hearing problems. They may end up with certain things and lesions in their mouth. They may end up with canker sores in their mouth. They may end up with all type of stuff. They don't know what's going on, and they like to pretend they don't know. That's what's going on. These parents are out here just shot out. They shot out. So the kids was born with all this extra shit wrong with them, and it's because of the people who made them. And one night made them in 30 minutes of knowing each other, made them in like a day of knowing each other. The same week they met, the same day somebody got knocked up, and the dude just moved on. When you see that, you got to look and see how embarrassing this shit is. And I'm glad he shows it. I'm glad, and there's so many people showing this shit, y'all. It's not just Atlanta Street interviews. It's also Soft White Underbelly. This is becoming so interesting because before Jerry Springer had one part of it, he passed away. He still got material from the afterworld. Jerry Springer could be sitting in heaven making shows from heaven while we on earth about the shit that's still going on if he wanted to, and still be getting paid the money from the world in heaven if he wanted to. He could be still getting paid for this 100 years from now. That's sad. Jerry Springer could be dead for 100 years and still getting paid. His soul will be getting paid. If it was like that, they could be putting money in his casket right now for all the money, the royalty. He'll still be making money off of this shit because nobody learning. And since he gone, we got Maury Povich and we still got Steve Wilkos, and it talks about all the SA and molestations going on right under these households in this culture and how sick it is and how the old ass women, them old decrepit women, sweep it under the rug and cover everything up with church. Take up for it. You take up for what's going on, and that becomes normalized. It's sick. Okay. Then the dudes they get out of prison, they may have somewhere to stay at first. They're gonna be staying with their grandma, their great grandma, the women in the family. Okay, like they innocent, like they heroes, and the areas is gonna put them up on a pedestal because they cool now because they went to prison. That's stupid ass behavior. Then when the grandma and great grandma died, because they everybody leeching off of the grandma, because the grandma sitting up there just, my baby, your 50-year-old baby, your deep voice, Barry White sounding, Isaac Hayes sounding baby, right? Old as hell, ain't paid no bills. They pretty much can live off of different women because the women so hard up and low self-esteem. They let these dudes live off of them, and then when they feel stupid, they get an attitude. Okay, and you got your kids around, and you got your daughters, and you got your girls around, and your little boys around them. They messing with your daughters and your sons. They don't give a damn. And then when they done, they ride out because they figured, well, damn, you didn't care enough to ask me no questions. I'm finna go on to the next gullible one. That's why they be out on the street, some of them dudes, because they didn't got out of prison. Grandma done died. The who house they gonna live in now? Okay, they might have some predatory charges. You know, they pet that what you call that offender list. A lot of them on the offender list are not able to live within a certain proximity to schools. And if the grandmas normally don't live there, the grandma, great grandma, big mama, soul food, big mama ass. They let them live there until they die, and then they ain't making no money. They just leeching off of her, so they can't keep the house. The house get condemned, the roof fall in, the door off the hinges, it get painted over, graffiti on the side of the house, grass all the way up to the top. You got a dude just sitting there looking long. So now he on the streets. Now he got to figure out how to come up with his hustle and this silly ass women with no expectations for themselves. And the women who say it, who ain't feeling that, they look at you like it's a joke. Man, stop playing. That piss them off. Like, wait, what? You know how many of these women let me do what I want to do to them? You can't tell me no. You stop playing with me, man. I know you want that. I know you want it. Like, nah, I don't. Hey, girl, man, stop playing, man. My grandma let me live with her until she died. My great grandma let her live. I live with all my aunts and all my aunties. They told me I was a king. You know what I'm saying? I live with all my baby mamas let me do it. So you might as well stop acting. Like what? This is not good for black women. It's not good for this culture at all. It's it's beyond embarrassing. It's just embarrassing. Okay? It's like a freaking circus, man. And the accountability is nowhere. As a woman, I have to say, black women have dropped the ball real bad, except for those of us who are, we not trying to carry no motherfucking torch for this culture, okay? But for the black women, y'all know who I'm talking about, and the black men out here can see how embarrassing this is. It's so embarrassing. And we the only one with common sense enough to admit that this shit is stupid. This is stupid. And they looking at us like we supposed to be saying, "Don't hate on us. Be nice to us. Talk not." We are not. I'm not offended. A lot of us aren't offended by it because we see this shit. And I'm like, come on, man. They are like this is a surprise. Black people be acting like everybody is. Everybody just don't know what's going on. Guys and girls start laughing. You know it's true. You know this don't make no damn sense. See, it's an obsessed why I like talking to man, individuals, black women and black men that got sense. Y'all see this shit. Especially it makes me proud to see black women that can see it. This don't offend you all. You're not offended because y'all be thinking the same thing, man. This can't be real, man. This is the standards we expected to act like. This is our plight. This is our plight. This is what we. Who am I kidding? Let me go bend over. Hold up. Who am I kidding? Might as well go and bend over on the side of a road and whatever happens, happens. Is this what we're supposed to be looking forward to the future? Just, you don't know, just joining the damn crowd? Hmm? This is just ridiculous. You said, so glad progeny of mine will be coexisting in. Wait a minute. I think I said, so glad me either of mine will be coexisting in this system. Me either. I'm telling you. And I wish somebody would. They be talking about you selfish. But all this poverty and this black culture, all this damn poverty everywhere. And they talking about selfish. You goddamn right I'm selfish. That's the most flirtatious thing you ever said to me, and you still ain't getting no play. But I appreciate that compliment that you just said. That is so attractive that you ain't attractive, right? Not you, but you get what I'm saying. They be saying that like it's her something. This is not the goddamn 1600s. Them women back then would immediately start breeding if you called them selfish. They were stupid. I'm sorry, but they were stupid because somebody call you selfish, you got to prove them right. I mean wrong by get throwing your legs up. I ain't selfish. See, look what I can do. I'm sorry. Oh God, why does that hurt? I don't care about nobody hurt my feelings. You selfish. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I choose what I want to give my time to. Like, I mean, what am I supposed to say? No, no, no. Let me lean back on a mattress on a what you want? What you want to do it right here? Let's lay in the middle of the concrete in front of the oncoming traffic. They'll swerve for us. Let's get it on right here. Hurry up before it's too late. Let's just start screwing in the middle of the road. God's gonna honor this. God is gonna bless us right now. What am I? What's wrong with me? I need blessings. I mean, you over there, you with the doo-doo stains on your draw. Let's get it on. Let's go. Time. What am I waiting for? You are so right. I am so selfish. What is so wrong with me? F my standards. You know what I'm saying? We don't need standards in this culture. Hey, let's go behind a tree. Like we animals or something. It is, whatever happens, happens. You know what I'm saying? Who cares about STDs? Who cares? God say be fruitful, multiply. God said. These people know how stupid they sound. And you know how many people cave into what type of pressure? You get what I'm saying? It's funny as hell because listen how this sounds, guys or girl. Okay. They tell you you're selfish. What? No, no, no. No, I'm not selfish. No, you selfish. You selfish. So you mean to tell me you don't want nobody in poverty? Huh? You you don't want to pass down the same stupid ass cycles? You selfish, man. Hmm? Huh? Hey, look, I can't put you in the house. I can't give you shit. But see, the one thing that we need to be doing is breeding. And you selfish because you don't want to bring nobody down here to suffer. You selfish mother. I can't believe you even exist. Ugh, that's the reason why you got a Gucci. Hmm? Hmm? You wouldn't have been, I wouldn't have been, you wouldn't have been, we wouldn't have been born with coochies if our only purpose was just to be dumb, dumb. We supposed to be stupid and we're just supposed to wake up with our legs up. We're supposed to wake up and immediately go on a prowl outside. As soon as we wake up, brush our teeth. And then, well, girl, I'm about to go out here and start tricking. Mm. And girl, start popping gun. So basically, they want us to be some tricks. They want us to just wake up. As soon as we wake up, crack a dawn. Oh, well, time to go start screwing. I don't want to be selfish. Shit. Hey, I ain't gonna make no plans today. Shit, F working. I'm finna get out here. Yo, let me get these panties. Let me get these stockings, with the rips in them, and put a big rip on the front, if you know what I mean. Matter of fact, I don't need no clothes on. Just step outside. Anything that's right there gets it. You know what I'm saying? But then now you're gonna be labeled old. Like what? These people don't make no fucking sense. You get what I'm saying? This is what they expect of us. You a woman. You selfish if you're not constantly breathing. The whole day you need to be screwing all day, every day. You need forget your name. Okay? You don't need to don't worry about STDs. God to take care of you. Now get on out there on that corner. This is how low they think of black women, right? And even some of the black women seem to be taking just signing up for it. Are they basically saying we need to just be all prostitute, and just get it on? I don't know. This is what they're saying that our purpose is. So we just need to be standing. All of us need to be standing on the corner, just walking around back and forth, just standing on the corner, popping our gum, looking at our watches, leaning in cars, Hey, what's up? You looking for? What's up? What you looking for? What's up, man? Look, what? You know what I'm saying? We gotta hurry up and be fruitful and multiply. God gonna bless us. So what you want, what you need, you know what I'm saying? I got what you need. You know what I'm saying? That's how we supposed to be acting. Oh yeah, I gotta go to school, but when I get back, I get back on the streets. Oh, let me go get this PhD real quick. Let me go get this bachelor's degree. Let me go get this associate. Let me graduate high school. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you're so smart. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, all right, all right, all right. In your robe, while you still got your robe on, get out there in that corner because it's time to start being fruitful and multiplying. Our only purpose in life. Hold up. This makes us just so happy. Oh, just thinking about getting with somebody with absolutely nothing and just being in poverty on the middle of the streets with our stomachs poked out, with our coochies out, because who needs clothes, right? And our graduation robe because, who cares about going to school? You don't need that shit. All you need to do is just keep your graduation robe on and lift it up in the back, and whatever happens, happens. God is going to bless you. That's all that matters. Don't be selfish. What? What? Are you serious? Man, hell yeah, I'm selfish. Is that what they wanted to hear? Not only am hell yeah, I'm selfish. Hell yeah. Now what they really saying is, hey, look, you got a coochie, don't you? Hey, don't let that go to waste now. Somebody need to be knocking you back, taking you to Pound Town. Bone tone. Oh man, what a waste. Okay, the reason that you were born is to be. Come on, man. You. That's what they're really saying. They don't care about you being selfish because they don't give a damn about them kids either. They know damn well they don't give a damn about it. You would not have 20 to 30 kids or 20 to 30 different people if you gave a damn about them damn kids. They calling you selfish because that coochie is supposed to be accessible day and night to anyone who look at you. They need your self-esteem in the dumpster. They need it in the dumpster. And they need you to be the one going dumpster diving. Even though they want your self-esteem in the dumpster. It's weird. But right? That way you easily accessible to to smash, to grease. These people sound so damn stupid out here. A grown man talking about they greased her. Bitch, shut. You did what? I greased. Dude, how old are you? You did what? You Yeah, I'm hearing some stupid shit out here. I was like, what the hell? Oh, they got some new lingo. I gotta catch on to this stupid shit, even though I'm not gonna use the terminology, but this is dumb. Oh, this is stupid. Oh, this is some stupid shit. Okay. Then now they say at first it used to be I hit. Okay, remember that? And they thought that was cute. I hit. Take their little hand, they little grown dudes with the the ashy knuckles, and they take a circle, make their hand a circle, and they put their finger in the circle like a bunch of idiots. That was like when they thought that was cool, like back in I hit. Then it was I smashed. Then it was now it's I greased. Oh my god, it's so gross. Just sounds stink. So you need to be greased, okay? And other than that, you selfish. If you and your kids not on the street, all y'all out in the corner, but you, it's a blessing because this culture. What the hell is wrong with this culture? Why are the women and their kids on the corner, but you blessed and highly favored, and you did a good deed, but you still on the corner with your kids? And you not selfish though. And that's the prize, y'all. We selfish. But let me tell you what your prize is for us selfish women and the selfish dudes. Dudes, put your damn Xbox down or whatever y'all playing. You not hurt nobody. You not even breeding out here. Put that shit down and get out here and stop being selfish and start making some damn illegitimate kids with nobody. Women, you better stop being selfish because your reward is going to be standing on the corner with all your kids. And when people pass by you and your kids on the sidewalk, they're going to say, that woman right there, she's the strong backbone of the community. She is a pillar of society. She is unselfish. I can't help you. I can't help you now. But she is selfless. See what I'm saying? That's a selfless woman right there. I can't help you now. I can't help you. God gonna make way. But see, what? God, I can't help you now. But I'm praying. I'm put some prayers in for you. All the stuff they say they're doing is not tangible. That's how they set a lot of black women up, and that's how black women set themselves up. You listening to these people that can't do a damn thing for you, calling you selfish. They can't do nothing for themselves. Then when your ass is out on the corner with all them kids on your back, and you sit up there, you selfless, but you on the street, okay? And people, they're not gonna help you. They're gonna give you some prayers. They're not gonna see the selfish people. They don't want to give them no prayers, and I don't want their prayers. I don't because you selfish because you make sense and you think long term and you think about how silly something looks and you think about I am not finna be in that position for myself and I damn sure ain't finna be sitting up there with no kids, sitting on the sidewalk with your stomach poked out with kids hitting you in the top of your damn head with their shoe while people passing by splashing mud in your face on a rainy day talking about see that right there, that's the backbone of society. Hmm? See, can you help me? No, 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 no. I can't help you. I can't help you. But God, are we going? I'm gonna send a prayer, a special prayer tonight. When I get home to that one, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna get relaxed. I'm gonna pray for you. That I'm gonna pray for you. You know how, man? I know they wouldn't be pissed off. I know they feel set up. I know they feel set the hell up because they listen to this culture and the lowered expectations of this culture that doesn't demand anything except for how to keep up with the Joneses, get the nicest shoes, the nicest clothes, know how to screw, call everybody else, stuck up or selfish because they may like to do those things too. Who knows? But they think about the future and they think about their name and they think about the long term and how it's going to affect them in the future. They don't just think about right now and they know what they don't want and they're not going to let anybody that effed up their life tell them something else. You get your ass on the corner and sell that thing. Shut the hell up. You be selfish, okay? You be selfless. But that got to be humiliating to listen to a culture of people that set you up for failure and then they can't help you. They can't help you now. They wanted to see you. It's like it's something about it's a very sabotaging culture that don't want to see anybody up or anybody win. And the solution to that is to call you selfish. That'll fix them. What the I don't get I call myself selfish for them. Yeah. Yes, you're right. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I am truly selfish. Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah. Then I hate when they try to tell you what you can do. Watch me. What you gonna do about it? Okay. Them women feel stupid that's out there with all them kids. And the very people that told them how special they would be if they were to do what God told them to do and get out there on that corner. I mean, end up in a bad situation and they gonna send prayers to them. They prayers and do shit. They still out on the corner with them kids. And then nobody want to take them in when they get all them kids. You see, you see the contradictions in this culture. They want to see you effed up and down because they don't associate black women with being able to live a good life, making good choices. If you go to school and you don't end up knocked up and you don't end up with a bunch of kids, that's wrong. If you go to school and got to drop out because you got all these kids and the dude will leave your ass standing there with nothing, now you are selfless. But now you're struggling. Now you're broke. And then you go and you pray. Oh, I'm gonna pray for you, sister. I'm pray for you. I pray for. They reaching their hand out. They stretching their hand out to you when they right in front of your face, like they can't touch your hand. Get you and get your stupid ass on. And these women sit up there and allow people to lead them down the slaughterhouse. You know, where they be putting all the pigs, they line them up and make bacon. They be on the same assembly line. Okay, with a Bible in hand. This is just sad. You don't believe me? That's why I put the let me put this right back up here. The where is it? Atlanta Street interviews. A lot of people don't like him. And at first I was like, what in the world? But he shows some stuff. Now, maybe some of the question he asks is a little bit too much. But it's a lot of black women out on them streets, y'all. It's a lot of black women on the streets. And they think it's worth it. Them and their kids. The dude ain't gonna be out there too long. The dude be in a bed. The dude like, look, I got one thing going in this culture. If you know how to screw, if you know how to screw, you know, you in the door. So it's turned into a brothel culture. Well, you got it's a brothel, but everybody got Bibles and crosses on with a bunch of kids. This shit is so weird. It's like it's so weird. The most religious culture. Everybody got a Bible. I'm not religious, but whatever. A Bible everywhere. The biggest cross that you can find, bigger than the one. I think I forgot where that place is. I don't know if it's Belize. It's some place where it's this big cross and you could see it from the hilltop. I don't know where that is, but they be having crosses bigger than that on their body. And this is what go down. Everybody blessed and highly favored, but poverty is real. Only because people won't take the time out. They don't even know their health status. They don't give a fuck about their health. They don't know the health status of the other person. They don't even know what type of shit and ailments they passing down. They never going to get to that point. You know, black people ain't going to get to that damn point. They barely could get to the point where they can financially plan together. So you not getting to the point of knowing what type of ailments you're passing down. Fuck, like diabetes. Yeah, I did it. God said you guys shut up. Shit. Passing down dumb shit. God damn, they're just annoying. And can you believe people's life is in the hands of these people? The reason that you get into the earth is due to the choices of these goddamn people. You don't stand a chance unless you make a chance for yourself. Because they're not going to think twice about who they laying down with. They do not care. They do not care. Then the women, they be out here, well, I want him to. But now it's like you listen to people tell you it's selfish to think for yourself and make a plan for yourself. That affected you more. Somebody's opinions of you and what you gonna do with your life, they ain't doing shit for you. Affected you more than saying if that and if them. This plan is good for me, and I'd rather make a plan for myself. And you call me selfish than for me to be selfless, ruin my life and the lives of those that come out of you, and you can't get them shit. But a Bible that didn't work for you or your mama or her mama or her mama or her mama or her mama, none of this. And they clinging to it for dear life. And the most poverty stricken in the United, it's going to get even worse in the US. Oh, it's about this shit is about to hit the fan. Okay. It's about to get bad. Okay. And trust me, the last thing you want is to be walking around with a bunch of kids on your back. In this culture, that leads to poverty because this culture stay together long enough to breed, like it's some type of animal planet. And then everybody go their separate ways. It's just something very odd about that. They come together, they breed, like they pollinating and shit, like they flowers. And then like all of a sudden they go different ways. Does that make sense? That's not it's something unnatural about what goes on with this culture. But the standards are low. Standards are low. Well, in that case, you might as well not even go to college at all. Because you're not, what the hell are you passing down? They're going to look at your lifestyle and the choices you made, not the straight A's and your 4.0 GPO in college. The kids that come out of your body and whoever you laid down with don't give a damn about your 4.0 GPA. They're looking at the fact that when you get tested in this world by the dudes that step up to you, you make a F every time. And he go to school, your kids don't even know what a GPA is at 1 and 2 and 3. All they know is that something stupid going on. And before they can even turn 2, they got another sister. Before they could turn 3, they got another brother. Before they could turn 4, here come another one. 5, another. Goddamn. Shit. But you sitting over there, you done went to school, you done made all these good grades. How can you can't make a good grade in college, but make straight F's in life? You're going to have to think. You can't think long enough to get claps in class and told how good you are. But then when you get out into the world, you keep making the same damn choices with the same damn dudes. Damn. So it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like it's so, this culture is very backwards. It's not going to get it just goes like this. The people who can see, you see. Don't act like you don't. Understand that you're gonna have some problems in your family because you could see, but that ain't, you could walk away from them like it ain't shit. It's whatever. You ain't got to stay around that, because you stay around that too long, you become that what you stay around. Okay, even including the culture. Everybody in this culture ain't like that. It's a good number within this culture that acts like that, and they listen to other people to the point where they destroy their own life, and then they want you to be in that same position with them. So they will start to resent you for not hurrying up and fucking your life up. And they will not stop trying to convince you. I know it's a non-winning battle, but they will not stop. They'll try to hype it up, and you'll see them stressed out, bloodshot eyes, puffs underneath their eyes, passing out and stuff. It's the best thing ever. I can't get anything I want, shit, anything I need, but it's all worth it in the end. Worth what? You still can't get a kid, shit, or yourself. And where's the dude? Nowhere to be found. On to the next, on to the next. Another one knocked up. And down the another one knocked up. Another, it's just like, this shit is like cross pollination or something. It's like bees pollinating flowers. You know how the bee just be lingering over a flower for a little bit of time and then it go to another flower? That's like the dudes. That's like the dudes just leaning over the women. Hey, girl, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. Something about you. Oh, not the next girl. Girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. You different. You know what I'm saying? Knocked up. Next one. You know what I'm saying? You special. Something about you. Knocked up. Next thing you know, everybody, I want somebody God fearing. This culture scared of every goddamn thing. This culture have been God fearing since the slave ship, and nothing changed. God fearing? You fear God? I like you. Well, it just sound weird. The standards, the expectations aren't anything that's important. Everybody God fearing, but the business, the businesses are the businesses are closed. Okay, everything is going up, but they fearing God. They over there shivering and shaking and shit. Everybody else is just keeping creating stuff and passing down wealth and stuff, and they over there shaking. Start screwing. I fear in God. I'm start like what the. Oh God, the economy is jacked. Let's start screwing. The economy is effed up. I got a solution. What? Save for the future? Hell nah. Make better choices? Come on, man. That's lame. You selfish. Make stupid choices? Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Make re- reproduce with anybody that gets in my face. That's it. Now that's more like it. Somebody else is like, ask questions? What the no, you don't ask questions. Take better care of my health? Hell no. Nah. Hell, let that shit go to waste. Eat healthier? Man, you better eat anything that's in anything you get your hands on. make better selections than women and men? Hell nah. You better get it while you can. YOLO. God gonna make a way. Don't be selfish, right? God said, "Be fruitful and multiply." Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Yeah, your kids will thank you later. No, your kids gonna hate your ass later when they get into this world and they way behind all the other cultures. They 100 years, fucking 10,000 years behind. We built the pyramids. I'm sorry. Oh man, we in 2023, and they tell you they built the pyramids. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Oh, we built the pyramids. Okay. Oh, this is just doing too much. Do you know what type of mindset and what type of creative, futuristic thinking mindset you would have to not be stuck in the past in order to make a futuristic decision? To make a pyramid back in those times with those blocks that we build the pyramids. We still making the same choices. God fearing. We built the pyramids. Oh man. Yep. I'm laughing because I'm mad. I know that's messed up, but when I get mad at some shit, I just start laughing because it's pissing me off and it's hilarious. Oh, I wish it would change. But when I saw this Josiah's on Atlanta Street interviews and everybody, all the women in the culture, and this culture, swear this, now they want to act like they don't like him. But you should have seen, just go back and look at the comments before. When they first came out with Josiah's, they were looking at his eyes, but it just it freaked me out a little bit. And he been lying since the very beginning when they first found Josiah's out there. And when they first found him, he was with a woman who had just got put out with her kids on the corner, but she found enough time to screw. She said, he we in love now, and well, he left me. Then he went right next to the next one and got another woman that was older than him. These weren't no 18-year-old girls. Now there are some 18-year-old young ladies now, and I fear for them because you could if a girl is that young making choices like that, that's telling you about her mom or some of the women in her family. Man, if a girl is 18 and she out here already making dumb choices like that, and she's more into, you're not into trying to. You're beautiful. You don't want to take care of your health and take care and stun, get little nice things for yourself, and yeah, go make you do something well with your life. You more interested in having somebody that's on the streets. What type of guy did her mom like? Like, why would make you ruin your college and end up knocked up in college for a dude that's on a street corner? Literally, he ain't even sell no dope. He just on the corner looking around for different women to lay with. Okay, what would make you do that? Where did you learn that from? Who? You're 18. Before you're 18, you can't really blame the 18-year-olds, but the 18-year-olds will soon be 30 and 40-year-olds. So you better get this shit together now before you end up looking like these old women out here talking about, I need a God-fearing man. Anyway, so you know, bragging about the degrees but can't make a good choice in your life only unless you're in a classroom. So, do they need to bring women and men in a classroom setting for everybody to start making good grades in life? Is that how we have to interact with each other in a college setting or a high school setting where we're taking courses with each other, where we have to put ourselves in the curriculum in order for us to make good grades when it comes to life choices? Because outside of the classroom, everybody's making F's except for those who are making good decisions for ourselves. Outside the classroom, people making F's because they listening to other people. But in class, you taking philosophy classes and you're debating and you are doing all this shit and you're going to become lawyers and you're going to become doctors and nurses. But when you graduate, you end up on violent crimes while doing TikTok dances at 30 and 40 years old. It ain't funny. But it's not funny, but I'm just saying, every time you see them videos, it's the women in the background doing that dumb dance. Who's more likely to cheat? You are. Who jealous? The dude be like, you. It's just I just like watch it and I have to turn it off. I get mad. I cannot watch this shit no more. Can't- Y'all can't take it no more. The video they ask a series of questions. I don't do TikTok, so maybe somebody got to fill me in on what this challenge is, where a woman and a woman and a guy that's been knowing each other for like I don't know 2 days. All of a sudden they doing TikToks like they know each other so well. They had a kid in goddamn 9 months. They just met each other, so now they're making TikToks. Grown ass people now, not even teenagers. This ain't even teenagers. This grown old ass people on TikTok ruining it for the young people. They got their old ass on there, shaking their old ass. Okay, shaking their old ass with their kids in the background talking about, I'm hungry. Shut up. I'm trying to dance. I'm trying to dance. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. You ain't hungry. You already ate. Anyway, this is more important. All right, who's likely to cheat on each other? You. Who likes each other more? A kid in the background, like, man, that's more important than getting me something to eat. They in there laid up with the dude and knocked up again while the kid in the background starving, doing fucking, excuse me, doing stupid TikTok dances. Then they be playing the sad music in the background. That make me even angrier because I'm like, come on, man. I'm tired of seeing the same ending. It'd be like dun 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 dun, dun. And it show them dancing this. Yo, it ain't. It's not funny, but it's not funny. But it show them dancing. Why they always choose that same video? That make me mad. They show the video of them dancing in slow motion, dun, 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 on TikTok, right? Then they do the little spooky music, dun dun. I'm like, you know what? I'm just. Then at the end, they show all these balloons releasing in the sky. Ah, and the balloons go up in the air, and it's just like I did not see that coming because I just saw that in the previous video. I never would have thought it would have been balloons releasing in the sky. Not this time or the last time. Well, not any other 10,000 times. So this really took me for a loop to see those balloons released. I'd never seen that one coming. I thought they were going to, I don't know, throw some candles up in the sky or something, do something different. But it's another balloon release. Okay. And everybody's acting surprised. Everybody's so surprised. This never happens. It just messed me up every single time. And I just can't wait. When they say it, I'd be like, let me guess, nobody's seen this coming. Nobody. When you look at the dude, some of these dudes will literally have their whole eye gouged out, and the woman will get with the dude. Okay. It would be obvious. It'd be like death all in the dude eyes. They might as well tattoo death on their forehead. Like, come on, man. Damn. Oh, come on. I mean, it'd be like this death look. And I can see it before the video even starts. The dude would have that look of death in his eyes, like blinked out, no life in his eyes. And the woman would be just not see it at all. Maybe it's because if you have that not just intuition, if you it's a certain standard, man, there's certain things you're just not gonna want to deal with. You can't even be around it. You're gonna see that death look. You know, how I don't know how anybody can let death knock them up. Death. If this person got death all over them and they knock you up and you wonder why the woman and the kid end up out this earth, the person represented death. They were dead. Okay. Now they one thing they knew how to still do was, screw. That's why people get past the radar in this culture because the screwing seems to be the do all win all. You know what I'm saying? As long as you know how to screw, you in there. You don't have to have good um um problem solving skills. You don't have to be able to take accountability for your life and stay away from stuff that don't make no sense. You're supposed to be trying to fit in with the in crowd. As long as you know how to screw, I mean, you cool because that's supposed to be cool when you grown, right? And where do they think the 18-year-olds get it from? Where they think the 22-year-olds get it from? They just made this up, right? Somebody was teaching them this shit. Because there been some old ass women on their grandmas, y'all. This is embarrassing. Somebody grandma was dating somebody in their 30s. Grandma sent up her ass up there, 80 years old. And the dude was living in the basement. That was her boyfriend. Okay. And he took her out in her own house, put her in a suitcase, and rode her ass to the woods. Then he's still living up in the house, in her own house. And they played that music again. Dun, 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 dun. I'm like, you know what? Like, why are we on these channels like this? Why are we dominating these embarrassing, sad shows? I can understand this stuff happening here and there because you can't stop. But this is becoming the norm, man. It's becoming the norm for black kids to be born in dysfunctional households with deranged fathers and even more spiritually, religiously deranged Carrie mothers. Like, remember Carrie, the movie Carrie with her mom that had on the turban? No, that was for colored girls with the deranged mom with the daughters acting like she was religious when both of her daughters was buck wild, and she had no clue how that happened because she loved the Lord and she was God fearing, so she had no clue how that could happen. But it turned out that the mama was, doing strange things for change. And then her turban fell off. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? The mama was sitting there playing that role. I love the Lord, love loves me. I love the Lord loves me. I love the And then the whole time the other daughter, she out there doing strange things. The mama hate the daughter because the daughter remind her of herself, and the other daughter is bold about it. The daughter that hated the mother was embarrassed of the daughter because the daughter wouldn't cover up the mother's tracks. And her newfound religion, the other daughter was following in the footsteps of the mother as well. The mother couldn't deal with the fact that that's who she was in her life. And now suddenly you turn to God. And now you think all is forgiven when your daughters and your sons done seen you live this stupid ass life your whole life. And now it's coming out in your kids. And the only thing you know how to do is to play it off and blame them. You know what to do. Say well, I'm sorry. Hell no. Nah, blame the kids. Well, apologize. No, in the black culture, apologize to your kids. Hell no, nah, it's y'all fault. Okay, no, I didn't do this. I gave you food. I gave you water. Like in the dog bowl for Fido. I gave you food. I gave you water. Okay, I brushed your mane. With mom, we're not animals, huh? Oh, so sorry. I gave you food. I gave you water. I refilled your water bowl. What the fuck? These parents so stupid. Yeah, these parents is losing their mind. They sound like they talking about their pet. I gave you. You ever hear somebody talk about their pet cat and stuff? Okay, I put the water in their water bowl. I filled their bowl up with kibble. I made sure they were warm. It's like, why do they sound like it's yeah, they funny, but when you really listen to how people talk about their own kids in this culture, they think they saying something cool. They don't even realize how they sound. Sometimes I really do be think they talking about their damn pet. And this is a lot of our parents. So well, you would think they describing their damn pet until they say they kid. Okay. All right, I filled their water bowl up. I gave them a kibble. I fed them. I clothed them. Put a roof over their head. I kept them out the cold. Get them off the streets. Ma'am, sir, are you talking about your pet? No, I'm talking about my damn kid. You unselfless, son. You ungrateful. I gave you food. Your water bowl was always full. What the fuck? Wow, what? Wow, fuck. Wow, what? Your water bowl. What the fuck is a water bowl? We're not fucking animals. What the hell? Wow. So they want to do you like they do a pet and get your ass out the way somewhere. Because they ain't got time now. Now they're feeling, the responsibility too much. It was cool while we were making them. And now we just got to go sit them down somewhere. Well, your water bowl full to the top. Get over there and drink that water at the water bowl. It's like, it sounds like they're talking about their pet. You ungrateful. You had food every time you needed food. It was there. When you needed your water bowl, it was full, wasn't it? There's plenty of kibble. Plenty of kibble. I took you to the vet. What? Mom, what? I took you to the vet. I mean, I took you out to the hospital, and I ain't want no hospital bills. So if you better not get sick around me, because yeah, all I could do is screw. I can't take out. God gonna make a way. Like the stupid shit, man. This shit pissed me off. But it sounds like they're talking about they pet. It don't sound like they talk about the kid. You ever heard somebody say talk about the veterinarian bills when they take them to the vet, them bills that they get, but it's all worth it for their pet. In this culture, it's like they don't want their kids to get sick, and that's a part of life. It could happen because they ain't got it like that. Okay, why have kids you can't afford? Does that make any goddamn sense? And even further, why would you turn your neck to the left and to the right, looking both ways before you say something so stupid as if you are selfish because that's what you are made for? When you are scared for your kids to get sick, not because you're concerned about them getting sick, it's because you don't want to take them to the hospital. What the fuck? Damn near want to take them to the dentist. You better not get no goddamn cavities. Ain't money don't grow on to. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's because there was no planning. Now you mad at what you created. This is your creation. Remember? Remember? Selfless? You created this and now you mad at what you created because things naturally happen. And now you mad that you got a cavity? Don't get no cavity. You can't eat this because I ain't we can afford this. Like, if you knew you couldn't afford it and he knew he couldn't afford it, why are y'all having sex? Unprotected at that, knowing damn well y'all broke it in the motherfucker. But now you mad at the kids for getting a cavity? You mad at them for getting a cold? Or are you mad at yourself for being broke? And then listening to society tell you what would be good for your life. You listen to them and now you mad at yourself. You're not mad at them, kid. You mad at yourself. You know what I'm saying? And so we're expected to see that, not learn nothing from it, and do the same thing, right? This culture itself is very parasitic and very chaotic to the point where it becomes very sabotaging. And those of us who see continue to see, because if you see and you do exactly what you know is not good for you, then that would make you blinder than all of them. Your culture is always going to have a problem with you because you see and you do everything possible to make sure that you learn. They want to try to gaslight you and say you think you better than us. Whatever, bro. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna stay away from you forever, and you ain't got to worry about that. Okay? That's real about birds of a feather flock together. So I just really want to know about this. Dysfunctional Black families breeding misery and poverty and passing on the majority of the bulk of the responsibility to their kids because they honestly, what does that tell you all? They feel that a child's mind is actually more logical than theirs. They are incapable of handling these things. So you pass the buck to your own kids to take care of your responsibilities because at your adult money, your big self, you put your responsibilities on the kids that you created, your creation. But then you want to take credit for them raising your goddamn kids. Okay. And that's why you wanted to hurry up and get a job because you didn't have no money to take care of them, but you kept making them. You were broke, but something told you to go get pregnant again. He was broke, but something told him to keep on knocking different people up. But now your kid have to be the responsible one because you're irresponsible. The only thing that you know how to do is keep telling other people to put themselves in the same situations. Well, you know you're setting them up for failure, just like somebody set you up for failure. But can't nobody set you up for failure if you don't let them. Now, your parents could set you up for failure if you're living under their roof and they brought you into this existence. When you get to be grown, you don't let nobody set you up for failure at that point. You don't listen to no, you don't do that. You don't let nobody take you down. Okay. Generational torture. That's torture. Sexually overactive and can't stop making the same damn mistakes every generation. Stop breeding and start problem solving. Don't expect for other people to problem solve for you. You can't do this with your pants and your dresses up, with your pants down, your damn tidy whities down with doo-doo stains, and with your damn draw your panties down with boo-boo splatters too. You can't be doing this. You do whatever you want. But the problems you don't solve in your life, oh, they'll solve some problems, but it won't have anything to do with you or your culture. It's going to have everything to do with people who they feel like solves the problem. And they feel like you can't problem solve in your life. You should be an excellent problem solver by the time you start bringing kids into this earth. You're supposed to have a house, apartment, something set up for them to live in. And the person that you're with should be the one that got it set up for you. If you're a woman and you sit up there letting somebody knock you up while telling somebody else that that's selfish, to not put people on this earth because it's what you meant for, you were meant to live on the streets. Well, you meant to live on the streets and go hungry for just trying to reap a breed in this culture? In this culture. Because the church can't save you. Don't even look there. And obviously the people in this culture can't save you. Misery love company. It's not cute. Other people and other cultures are not going to carry our weight at all. The football playing, the basketball playing, the stupid ass rapping is played out. It's got to be something that's beneficial to pass down to someone. Unless it's like Jay-Z got a lot of money. So whether Blue Ivy decided to go to college or not, her college is paid for. Shit, you can go to college 10 times. Okay? That's different. Okay? But nursery rhyme raps, mm-mm. He could pay to send her to school to learn the best of the best schools. Most rich people, that's the reason why they reproduce. They're rich and they want their money to go towards something, but they also got to make sure they don't have no F ups in the family, so where they don't lose everything that they gain. Most rich people like that, most rich, wealthy people, that's the reason why they reproduce. They got it like that. They can kick their damn feet up if they want to. She ain't gonna be all worn down living on the goddamn streets with her eyes hanging out her eye sockets. Still trying to screw what dudes out there because they told you pretty. Mm-mm. Okay? That's why wealthy people reproduce. They're not reproducing just to reproduce, man. They got a lot of money. They got a lot of money. They got to do something with it because they don't want people to get to it. And they leave their businesses or something. They leave some money behind. Money. They don't leave religion behind. They leave some tangible things behind. And people find their own spiritual path. This culture beats fear into their kids' head. They beat the religion into their head. They shit that, I mean, what you gonna do with that? I mean, I get it. You want them to love the Lord. But this is so contradicting with a culture that take each other out all the time. And half of them grew up in the church. This is the most religious culture in the United States. But they're also the most deadliest culture in the US when it comes down to taking each other out. So all this God that you pumping into them, you're not pumping in financial literacy. You're not pumping in stuff that is going to actually help them in life and give them a head start. You pumping in shit that ain't gonna really help them at all unless they study in theology and about to become another millionth or billionth preacher. Because it's about a zillion of those. They the only ones getting paid in the areas, by the way. Okay. Nobody in the US, the people who are the most successful, it's like generations of them. You ever notice that? It's generations of them. Even if they have some in other cultures that may not have came from that, they find a way too. Jim Carrey, for example. Jim Carrey came up poor as hell. He was like, man, I can't be poor. He went out there with his balls hanging out, talking about, hey, you selfish. You selfish, hoes. No, he was like, look, I got to figure out what I'm good at. And I got to figure out quick. Because Jim Carrey was a prime example of not really having too much. He's from a whole nother culture. Okay, he's from a culture where people will expect just because he had to figure it out on his own. He didn't come from too much of anything. He knew he was funny, and he knew he had to figure out a way to do that. And he was trying to figure out like, how can I do this, man? Because I can't take too much more of this shit. But he damn sure went out there breeding with everything moving. Like in this culture, the dudes figure they only asset is they damn balls. And boy, you ain't reproducing the goddamn thing. Please stop. Please. It's to the point where people running the other way. Ain't nobody trying to get knocked up from that. Hell no. That's almost like poison. That's like poisoning somebody at that goddamn point. You gonna sit there somewhere, you gonna sit somewhere and let somebody put poison in your cup and you sit there seeing them drop some shit in your drink and turn around and drink it. That's what it's like in this culture for the women to sit up there and willingly get knocked up knowing the goddamn outcome. This ain't nothing new. This is nothing new. This is a cultural thing right now. This is a definite cultural thing. And it's not cute. It's not cool. It's going to be the demise of this culture. It is. It's going to be the thing that takes this damn culture down indefinitely. Because when the respect level is in there, when people don't take you seriously, when society don't take you seriously, or your offspring seriously, when they expect you to just be the joke of the day, or they don't mind putting you up on these stupid shows, shaking your ass and rapping about the dudes rapping about their hoes and making a straight circus show out of you, they're not gonna respect your kids either. And so for those of us who think for ourselves, we're considered the unicorns because people want to know how the hell we end up like that. We don't give a damn about being called selfish. Nah, you can call me selfish all you want to. They don't do nothing for me and it don't touch my soul. No type of way. It damn sure ain't getting me paid for you to call me selfish, so I really don't give two damns. So you gonna get me paid by calling me selfish? Where the money at then? Because you calling me selfish and no money behind it, shut the fuck up. But you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of us can really care less. We already see the demise, what's going on in this culture. Anybody who try to get out of it, if they don't stay away from it, they become just like it. Excuse me, or they end up with someone just like it. Okay. For black people in this culture, it seemed like families is breeding. A breeding farm. Breeding. But nobody's even choosing right. Nobody. Breeding. Anybody could breed. Okay. And they're doing the animals the same way we do each other. You know, you always see these dudes with these damn pit bulls and they breed the pit bulls like they be breeding their baby mamas. They just keep them bred so they get paid. They care more for their pit bulls because they get money off of their pits. They on child support for their kids, but they get a lot of money. They pay their child support by breeding the pit bull the same way they breed their baby mamas. But they don't take care of one for some of them. But they gonna make sure that pit bull have all the kibble it want. Then some of them mix rice with the kibble and make sure they mean as good as ever because that pit bull is getting them paid. They be all on the floor with the pit bull puppies, their kids out there in the cold on the street of Atlanta, starving with no clothes, with the baby mama that they knocked up. But they all in the damn doghouse with the dog. And the pit bull's like they the father of the pits. This culture is so fucking backwards. And you don't believe me? I gotta find some and I'll put it in the community section so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. These dudes in this culture and they pit bulls and they dogs. You would think that the dog is the baby mama. And the male dog, there is a literal clip, several of them, where the male dog that impregnated the woman dog is sitting over there confused because the black dude, is all in the little kennel part with the mother and the puppies, holding the puppies up with several kids, but he holding the puppy up because he's seeing dollar signs on the puppies. He finna sell them puppies, depending on what type of dog it is, and get like 3,000, 4,000. Some people get $10,000. And who the hell buying these dogs? I love animals, but there's some people that get paid per dog. What do you think? Why they get? When it came down to Michael Vick and his situation, some people are breeding these dogs for money. Okay, and they do the same thing to their baby mamas. They live off the baby mama. And the baby mama just is silly and sit up there and let your ass get bread like you some type of damn breeding farm. What's wrong with you? Talking about we selfish. Hell yeah, we selfish, baby. You need to learn how to be more selfless with your body because you selfless with your body, with your cooch, with your life, with your goddamn home, with your car. You just giving everything away. What's left for you? You don't got a damn thing left. You done gave away your cooch, you gave away your butt, you gave away your mouth, you're giving away your ears, you're giving away your home, you're getting thrown out your goddamn home. Now you on the goddamn streets with your kids, and now your car gone because you let Tyrone get the goddamn keys to your car. You selfish with you selfless with everything that you should have been selfish with. And you might have been able to take care of them kids that you tell us that we should have because we selfish. No, we letting you know how you could have had a different life if you would have been a little bit more selfish with your decisions. Thank you, ma'am and sir. Mm-mm. You wouldn't be out there on the goddamn corner with a sign up talking about God gonna make a way. No, the dad, the father, the baby daddy should have made a damn way. God didn't knock you up and God didn't sleep with you. That dude laid down with you and knocked you up. That is not. And then stop telling your kids that God your daddy. Stop. Now you lying and telling the kids that. Come on, man. Not Jesus in the lineup. Not God in the lineup. Omari and Jerry Springer. Now Jesus sitting up there too in his slippers and his white robe. What? Everybody lined up and yeah, man. Oh, what's that sound? What is that? What's that great feeling? Oh, I'm here too. Not you too, Jesus. Yeah, I'm here. I'm the dad. I'm in the lineup. Did you do this? Hey, yeah, I've been told I'm the father of everybody and Uncle Sam. So Uncle Sam is in the line, Jesus in the line, God is in the line, and all these goddamn dudes in the line. This is just a goddamn shame. And you want all us in the line looking stupid too, because we supposed to be proving we not selfish. Getting Jesus tested, God tested, Uncle Sam tested, and all the goddamn dudes from the neighborhood tested, and telling the young girls that this is their future so that you could be selfless and help society and keep the culture going. Keep what going? I'm trying to figure out what the fuck, excuse me, what the hell need to keep going? I'm trying to figure out what's so exciting about this culture that you're supposed to keep. It's the same shit. Until this culture get their mind right and stop just laying down with any goddamn thing. Jesus should not be in the lineup. God, I'm not even religious, but Jesus and God should not be in the line with all them damn dudes sitting up there. You are not. You are when it comes to you, Jesus of Nazareth. Yes, you are not. What? I've been told for years that I'm everybody's dad. I've been told for years, God, you are not the father. What? Man, what's going on here, Uncle Sam? You, when it comes to everybody in the world, you are not the father. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Right? Everybody acting surprised. Then all the dudes lined up from the whole area. Hey, we were just having some fun. That was some fun. You are the father, man. Whatever, man. Dang, man. We had fun one night. We had fun one night. Flashing lights. It's becoming a joke out here. And this is how we are seen. This is how we are seen in this fucking world. And it really pisses me off. And I said this before, that black women that aren't walking around loaded down with kids and a goddamn tag along dude, while you sit up there, they see black women as the person that's supposed to be taking. I'm not taking care of a goddamn thing but my motherfucking self. I feed myself. I cook for myself. I get the food. I cook the food. I store the food. I pay the bills. I make the bills, and then I pay those bills. When I get sick of some shit, I move and pay to move. What the hell I look like with a bunch of kids crawling around me, getting on my goddamn nerves from a Tyrone? To make sure that people don't think I'm selfish. You could think I'm selfish. You could think whatever you want, but they're not paying me a goddamn dime for me to give a damn about what they call me, first of all. For me to even stick around long enough to give a damn about what they call me, behind my back or in my face. Look, I'm rubbing my hands together the whole time. And I'm not seeing nothing get direct deposited from these people that's talking about how selfish. And black women need to stop caring about that. What are direct deposits coming from when it come out these people mouths about you being selfish? No direct deposits? Why are you worried about these stupid ass words? Because ain't no checks coming from these people. Why are you so concerned about how they feel about what you feel about yourself? How they feel about what you're going to do with your life and how free you want to be in your life? Man, please. They can barely put that dough in their own goddamn pocket. And they worried about taking the dough out yours by putting you in a miserable situation that you can't get out of. Because somehow it's just become very, like I said, parasitic. This culture like to see each other down. They like to see each other down. And if somebody doing too well, they figure the solution is get them some kids real quick. That'll sit them down. That'll slow your ass down. Wait a minute. How can it be a blessing and a punishment at the same time? If that's your solution to slow someone down, that's not a blessing. If that's your solution to put someone in their place and give them some quote unquote extra responsibility, how the hell is that a blessing if you know that's going to make a person miserable? And it's done in the wrong ways. And this culture is always done backwards. A bunch of kids, no money, No plans, just a bunch of kids everywhere. And then you're gonna figure it out. And the plan is the kids is gonna figure it out because they're gonna be taking care of stuff. It don't make no sense. It's all backwards. Worrying about somebody calling you selfish is the least of your worries. Because nowadays the best gift you could ever have is being child free, especially for black women. Shit, especially for black women, because the dudes can act like they don't even have the kids and be knocking down another one. If her self esteem is in the trash can and she haven't figured out where it went, he could be creating more dysfunction and more poverty with that poverty stick. I got the poverty stick. Bet if I can hit once, I can hit twice. I make the poorest chicks sleep with me, and one night I have you on the streets, and I'll show you magic. What? What? Magic. I got the poverty stick. Bet if I can knock up one, I can knock up two. I got the poverty stick. Shorty, come get with me. Call it a night, cause I show you magic. What? What? Magic. I got the poverty stick. Oh my gosh. Poverty stick. The poverty juice. Poverty elixir. Poverty serum. Y'all going cuckoo for cookie puffs over poverty stick. Let me wait. Let me. Poverty stick. I gotta put this on the screen. A poverty one. Poverty. A poverty stick. Let me go ahead and put this song up here. I hope I spelled that. Damn it! I was typing too fast. I gotta find that damn song. Cause this don't make no damn stick. I put poverty stick. I'm telling y'all, I can't really see the keyboard. I'm playing. I really couldn't see the keyboard. But let me put it up there again. Hopefully it's up there. There we go. I got the poverty stick. Bet if I can hit once, I can hit twice. I get the baddest chicks, take 'em out of their house and put 'em on the streets, and I'll show you magic. What? What? Magic. I got the poverty stick. That's what these dudes need to be singing, and the women in the background sing a little Kim part. Okay, they sing a little Kim part to the song. What the hell? What the ill nana? You gonna end up with the ill nana. It's the ill to the into the. I can't, y'all. This is just horrible to see. A whole bunch of ill nanas out there. When they hold it is ill, all right. Let me see. I gotta look at these damn lyrics because I'm trying to figure out what was that. I forgot the lyrics to it. The magic stick. Oh, it's magic, all right. Magic stick. Well, I'm just gonna switch the words up. Magic stick, 50 Cent. Yeah. Oh, it's a Lil Kim song. I ain't know that. Okay, so yeah, let me look at these lyrics. I got the poverty stick. I know if I can hit once, I can hit twice. I hit the baddest chicks. Shorty, don't believe me, then watch me tonight, and I'll show you poverty stick. What? What? Poverty stick. I got the poverty stick. I'm a freak to the core. Get a dose once you want some more. Yo, women doing all this over some a poverty serum, the poverty elixir, the poverty maker, and y'all out there on the streets looking silly as hell because of that poverty stick. And he was right. He get the baddest chicks. They get the baddest chicks. They be talking about they bad. And I'll show you poverty stick. Poverty stick. I got the poverty stick. Okay? Ugh, so gross. Ugh. I don't know what made me think about that. Oh God, that's so gross. Just thinking about it. This person don't have to have anything to their name. Why are so many people born off this? And yeah, people do need to be a little more blunter about it. You can't be nice about this. You need to be very blunt about it. Very. This ain't no nice talking situation. These things need to be discussed just as blunt as I'm talking about because this is just ridiculous. It shouldn't be this many generations doing this. You can't say all of a sudden now you want this rich, wealthy person. That's not good enough in the beginning. And we got to be real. Even as women, we got to be real. I'm not even into dudes, but come on, man. I'm not into that shit. But guess what? Let's just be real. The first person that you want would be somebody who is successful and resourceful and has it going on and is intelligent and healthy. But you got to make sure you're healthy and you're using your mind and you got good eyes. But a lot of you all don't even know how to see these ones because of what you seen women liking. The poverty stick. Okay? Oh gosh. The poverty creator. That one little one causes a whole lot of problems. And the Harry Potter stick. Except for we're gonna make Harry Potter, we're gonna turn Harry Potter, we're gonna mess him up though. Instead, we're gonna have him looking downtrodden. And Harry Potter was able to manifest what he wanted. Why they getting with the poverty stick? That why is that attractive? And that ain't being mean to no dude. For y'all heterosexual women, you y'all effing up because like I said, if a homeless dude on the street know he can step, y'all might be he think you play. If he look good, he know man, I look good. Shoot, I look good. All that talking you doing, you doing that in front of people. But he know that when there's nobody looking, he could get in your he feel like he could get in your bed. And I bet I'm telling you, some of them telling the truth. It's sad. And you would be shocked at the women that these dudes be getting. You would be shocked. It will blow your damn mind at these dudes with doo-doo stains in their drawers. They can get not only some new drawers, not only some new socks and replace that them socks with a hole in it. They get a whole full course meal. Okay. Okay. They get to move, they moving in on the woman and everything, brand new clothes. Like they didn't really did something straight off the streets. Straight off the streets. While their kids eating ramen noodle soup and fruity pebbles with old ass spoiled milk. The dude in there eating like he a star. Okay? And he get a chance to he eats so well, he gets so full, he say, well, it's time to knock you up now. And this well, you are you dumb? You guys what the I don't understand. I just don't understand. I don't understand. I can't. Black women, I can't understand this. I can't understand why are you doing this? Why are you doing this shit? No woman is attracted to poverty stick. But the poverty stick is attracted to what looks like the dude with them poverty sticks. They get the women that the dudes who got money can't get. The dudes who have money and good health and got shit going on. It's almost like the women they be pretty, but they seem like they intimidated. Because if you got it going on like that, if you are a heterosexual woman and you are into guys, why are you? What is so wrong? I don't maybe because I'm not heterosexual. I don't understand that the stupid games is played. But the guys with no dough, no money, no house, no car, no hopes, no wing, no dress, no nothing. They got a stick and it's poverty stained. And they know they're gonna get you because they figure they know how to maneuver their poverty one around. The dudes who got it going on, you watching them like a hawk, and they not gonna give a damn. And the dudes that's broken and broke as hell and got a whole football team of kids out there that they don't even know and can't do shit for to keep going to court to try to get the child support lowered to about 20 cents because there's so many kids. He can't even give $1 to all them goddamn kids. And this what y'all want? This is why you're saying that we selfish? Because that's not the life we see. Being on the streets with a poverty stick, with kids everywhere, with a Bible in your hand, looking for a God-fearing man, and now y'all both are scared because y'all on the goddamn corner. Y'all fear, all right? Y'all scared as hell because y'all on the corner together, and your kids are too. But that's what you get with that poverty one. And you like it. You like it. You like that poverty stick because the one who don't live in poverty and the one who don't want poverty for themselves, that's lame. They whack. But the other one's cool. They give you that rush, that adrenaline rush shot. When they rush out the door, leave you with all the goddamn kids. That really gets your adrenaline rushing. Oh, really get your heartbeat racing. Oh, they give you that real thrill when you gotta check every avenue. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? We y'all seen them? Y'all seen them? Nah, we haven't seen them. Hey, y'all like them games, huh? We gotta guess where they at. Guess what? Guess who bet at the end of the day? Okay. Guess you got another step kid on the way. They get your heart pumping enough. Well, you the one who got the home, you the one got the place in the car, and now you getting upset. You can't really get into an argument because you knew this person was fresh out the streets, fresh out of prison. But you knew this shit in the beginning. And if you didn't know, it's not because you didn't, it's because you didn't want to know. You seen the signs and you want to pretend and be in fairy tale world. You knew that this person was exhibiting signs so they didn't have shit going on. But you still decided to let this person reproduce with you. Because you say, well, I got it going on. I can take care of this. But then it suddenly changed when you start getting embarrassed and everybody out there laughing at your ass and talking about you. And people don't want to show up to take care of your kids like you thought they were going to be excited of your kids. These people ain't got to close their goddamn door because they got their own shit they're trying to keep in order. And they're not going to be take care of all your kids. Now you mad at them. You mad at yourself. You're not mad at these other people that don't have that responsibility for you. And you calling them selfish because they didn't make the choice that you made. And you don't want to deal with your choices because you knew that dude didn't have shit. You knew he was fresh out of prison. You knew he was living on the street, and you know he was going from bed to bed with anybody who will let him into their damn bed and leave them fleas up in there. And that's what you like because it gave you a rush. And this is the guy. And this is how our fathers are picked. Literally, a lot of black women, our fathers are baby dad. Whatever the fuck these back, I don't know. This is how they are picked. It's like the women act like their self-esteem is fucked up, and they gonna go after the one who they feel like they could get over on. The one who they feel is so smitten by their beauty, they gonna take the easy bet, and it backfire. They get left with the kids because it's just not in that person's nature to be stable. And it backfired. This shit is real talk. A lot of the black women, they purposely choose the dudes and ain't got a goddamn thing going on because you feel like your looks is gonna really fascinate them. So you figure I don't want to doing too good. And this is you. I don't. It's almost like they don't even understand they're gonna get knocked up, and they know the birds and the bees. But they figure, well, if I get knocked up from this one, I'm gonna be the best person he ever had in his life. I'm gonna be the sexiest person he ever had. So he gonna be wrapped around my finger. He gonna do what I say. That other dude, he look good. Not only does he look good, he's smart and he got shit going on. And I know it ain't gonna go that route. He probably think I can't. I need to be with someone who don't think. So look at what you passing down to the next year. Look what you passing down to the goddamn womb. Because you think that this person's gonna be so hocus pocus and infatuated, and it may just happen for a little bit. But then they're gonna get cocky. They're gonna be like, well, damn, if she pretty, I know it's gotta be some more out here that got the same mindset. So I'm gonna try my luck. And they do try their luck. And they end up and they actually win. They're successful. So then it becomes an addiction to these dudes. Because they may have been the dudes who either was considered ugly or the dudes who didn't get no play like that. So now they get a pretty woman with low self-esteem that thought they were being slick and thought they were going to have that dude wrapped around their hand. That dude found another woman just as pretty as her with low self-esteem too. And now he like, well, damn, all the women that look beautiful seeing they self-esteem fucked up. What the hell? So he having a field day. And now it backfired on her because she like, well, I thought because he never seen a pretty woman before that I could get whatever I can get up out of him. I wasn't choosing a good father at all. I didn't want this person. And I didn't really think about it. I was thinking about the money I was going to be getting, the kids just coming, whatever I was thinking. And it backfired. That's what really happened to a lot of us in this stupid ass culture, in this stupid fucking culture. And you knew that dude did not want no goddamn kids to begin with. You knew he was incapable and unstable, irresponsible, just like, and you knew that shit. And so was she, to be honest, because a responsible woman wouldn't give a damn about being called selfish. You're responsible. You understand that's your body, that is your future, and that is your F ups. If something go wrong, it's on your ass because you the one to do the decision making. If you sit your dumb ass up there and you let other people tell you what's good, choose him. He cute. He broke, but he cute. He nice, but he broke. He can't take care of nothing, but he gonna look good out in public. And he gonna be so fat infatuated with you. That is never what's going to happen. So now you got a bunch of kids everywhere. You taking out your frustrations on them because you effed up. And when you have a daughter, you get real mad because now she pretty. And you thinking the options that you could have had, you don't have now because you tried to make a bet and you thought you hit gold and it backfired. So now your daughter's coming up, she looking good. And you hope that she made the same stupid choices so that nobody makes choices and breaks the cycle and gets with something better. Because 10 times out of 10 in that family line, all of them make the same stupid ass choice. From the oldest ancient one down to the one that should know better than the 18-year-olds. The 18-year-olds just got out here. From the old ass ones to the 50s, 40s, 30s, all these old asses making these same stupid ass choices is setting the younger ones up for failure. And they ain't got the audacity to sit up there clutching they tired ass Bibles, talking shit about the young generation when you led them to the damn slaughterhouse. Laughing and joking with your girl. I can get as much as I can get. I'm gonna get as much as I can get. And now you can't even get a penny. Now you in child support. You in the goddamn courthouse. Mad because you can't get what you thought you were going to get. Now this person created kids all over the place. You can't seem to understand how this happened. I had it wrapped around my finger. I'm telling y'all, I had it wrapped around my finger. No, you didn't. The idea of having him wrapped around your finger fascinated you so much, you lost all control of your mind. And I'm sure all of the other ones thought the same thing. And it's true. It's true because I've seen women in my family absolutely beautiful, ran ragged by the choices they made. They had plenty of choices, but they all seem to avoid. It's like the choices that would have been a sure bet for them. They went for the worst one. They literally chose the worst goddamn one. And it never looked right. Then they had the nerve to talk all that. Shut up. You can't talk anymore because you had a whole option. Had. And you worried about the young generation's option. You worried about other people coochies now. You worrying about what they do with their coochie now. You worrying about what they do with their choices and who they gonna choose because you don't want them choosing any better than you. That's what it is. So you trying to rush them to get with anything because you rush to get with anything so y'all could bun off stupid shit. And that's what goes on in this dysfunctional, sabotaging, degenerate culture. When you rush and make a stupid ass choice and it don't pan well for you, why would you drag somebody else down? Because it won't make you look so bad. It don't make you look so bad when you got other women of all ages in the same stupid ass decision because you don't want to take accountability and realize that something stupid was going on. Because it makes you look bad, it puts you in a bad light, don't make you look like the Virgin Mary. You cannot be the Virgin Mary with kids. Stop the act. And that was just a damn story. So now you got a culture of all these women out here. Everybody want to be the Virgin Mary. All these kids know damn well that their mom's not the Virgin Mary. Everybody in this earth playing these stupid ass roles. And those of us who refuse to play a role and just straight up and blunt about everything, we wrong because we see how stupid it look and we are unwilling to follow those paths. We can think for ourselves. We can see how stupid this looks for ourselves. And we are not going to put ourselves in that situation or anybody else. Period. Call me selfish a million times. And call me selfish like I'm Candyman in your mirror. I'm not going to show up because I don't want to come to your spot. You call me Candyman, just like you could call me selfish, and I don't give a damn either way. Shit, I might show up with a hook in my hand, just like Candyman. Other than that, them words don't mean nothing. We all grown. Words don't mean too much when we grown. So that I guess it might mean someone they're underage. It don't mean a damn thing as an adult. We got shit to do. You telling me I'm selfish? That don't. What is that? What's that? What's that gonna do? Are you trying to get to my emotions? How? Well, words? Ah, yeah, okay. No, poverty stick. And you also got that poverty wop. Okay, got that poor ass coochie. Got that wop wop wop. Okay, so let me put that uh, pop. Hold on, let me put same thing. Okay, for the women is out here trying to be slick, we got the poverty stick, but now let me see pop instead of wop. Pop. Hold up. Cause see, women ain't getting away with it. Yeah, pop, because they call it WAP. If you can put an acronym together for something stupid like that, okay, and you guess who you seen, the main ones dancing around, okay? The main ones thought that was so cute. Pop. Okay. Hold up. Mm-mm. I'm gonna go, it's gonna be called Poor and Coochie. Okay, we already had poverty stick up here. Poverty stick. This is what they want you to do. Poverty serum, or AKA poverty stick, and normally it's going to connect with this. So let's put this up here. Poverty serum, aka poverty stick, and pop, not wop. Per air coochie. That pop, pop, pop with that. Oh. Then listen to the song that all the women was liking. There's a more in this house. I mean, why? Why? Why is the most dumb shit celebrated in this culture? Why? Why is the dumbest shit celebrated? Anything that's different and anything where a person mind their business and is not making the same dumbass choices is considered the worst thing, like the worstest thing possible to this culture. I don't understand it. The dumbest shit possible is always celebrated, and it shouldn't be. That says a lot. Okay? Poverty serum. You know what serum is? It's like a little liquid. Okay? Like they have like vitamin C serum. They even have collagen serum, the hydrochloric acid serum. Okay, and then you put that on a poverty stick. Well, see, the poverty serum come out of the poverty stick. Okay, and you combine that with the pop. Okay, we're just gonna remix Cardi B song WAP, and this is all that it's supposed to be. And oh, don't forget, you got to have some God fearing. Ain't nobody fearing nothing when the poverty stick release the poverty serum into the poor air coochie. And now everybody just fearing God. If you were fearing God, why would you put your offspring into a world where there's nothing stable? You think God told you to put some kids onto the earth with no stability and no structure? You think that's what God wants you to do? That you think God will be that unorganized for those people who believe in all this religion? They telling on themselves. If they believe in all this, then why would they think a creator will want you to create people in dysfunction and everything all over the place? It's nothing in order. It's nothing aligned. You have nothing lined up for them or yourself because your eyes is too big for your head. That's the way you think the creator operates. Just throw anything into the earth and whatever happens, happens. And throw all of your concerns, all of your problem solving on the creator. Even though you laid down with somebody that it was able to have access to your body and you had access to his, but after it come down to the problem solving, you give it to God. You can't do anything else. The problem solving, and then that's not your strong suit. And now you get at the God. and you teach the generations to give it all to God. That's the simplest thing to say, because anything where you have to solve something is too much for you. So the best thing to do is relinquish it and give it away to someone who you think, could do it better than you, because you can't. Mm-mm. No, this can't do. That's torture. The sexually overactiveness is played out. It shouldn't be the solution to everything. That's the creation of a lot of problems. A lot of people, especially in this culture, their lower half runs their entire life. For both the women and the men, their lower half runs their life and also destroys their life, because they have no control over themselves. Those who do see it, they have no. That's why the STD rates are high. That's why it's overpopulation. That's why so many kids all over the place. With this, it's created for any reason at all. That's why the damn fatherless culture is here. The baby mama culture is here, and it's never going away. It's just getting started. And everybody playing these stupid roles and depending on other people to take care of their responsibilities, like they should be excited to take care. I'm not taking care of nobody else goddamn shit. That is not my responsibility. That is not your responsibility. That is the two people that laid up in their damn bed or whatever and created that is their responsibility. You don't put your responsibilities off on other people. That's slow as hell. You take care of what the hell you created. If you can't do that, you shouldn't be doing it. Even if you can do that and you don't want to do that, don't do that shit. Because nobody out here gonna tell you what to do. They're not gonna do shit but talk. And everybody could talk. But they're not gonna do shit. That's what they're not gonna do. Because of what you choose to do with your life. And it ain't hurt nobody but their goddamn ego. So you shouldn't be concerned about what somebody thinks. Because as long as you're alive, you're gonna be thinking. You make these people take care of their own goddamn responsibilities. Look at this. Another one. Look, as I said this, and I just told y'all about Atlanta Street interviews, right? Remember, I just said that a video just popped up, and guess who's on the screen? Us again. I just said this, and I want to go and look at this situation. This is sad that this is what's happening to our culture. I mean, it literally just popped up. Okay, Atlanta Street interviews, and it says 34, one kid. It's tough being a woman out here. A man took it from me. Now it's just sad. It's so many of us out there. Why is so many black women and their kids on the streets? Why? You rather live this life? You rather live that life being on the street with your kids from a goddamn dude that's broke than have somebody call you selfish? Girl, you better be happy somebody calling you selfish. That means you're not fitting the mold. You're not fitting the stereotype. You're not fitting the plan for you. That's the best thing anybody could ever call you in the black culture, selfish. Because that means that you're not a damn doormat and a dummy. That means you do not follow. That means you don't do what you are told. You do what the hell you want. And you know people don't like what they can't control. And they also know nobody gives a damn. Too. I hope they know that. Because if they don't, I do. You rather be on the streets with 10 kids on your back with no shoes on for love, with somebody with no money and no plan and can't do a damn thing for you while you fearing God on the streets with your kids. Then to be called selfish because of making choices that's good for your life. You don't make choices for a dude. He take care of his goddamn self. Excuse me. You shouldn't be listening to a dude that don't have shit going on in their life. And even if he did, he can't tell you what to do with your life. Nobody can. Not even me. This is just combo. Because I'm going to be good. I'm not going to put myself in these dumbass situations for nobody. I don't care who it is. I don't want their stuff. I don't want nobody's stuff in this world but my own. I've been saying this since I was 7 or 8 years old. I always knew that shit. I would never have nobody thinking that they shit run me. Never. And be stuck with someone I don't like, don't respect, and can't stand. because of a fucking kid. Ain't no way I'm gonna be stuck with your ass and tied to you forever. But y'all be in this hocus pocus fairy tale Johnny and the Beanstalk crap. And y'all need to snap out that shit and face reality and focus on stabilizing your damn self. For real. Get out that childish shit. Nobody in this world run your damn life. Why you let them? Don't nobody in this world run my goddamn life. I don't let them. I don't know them like that. I don't give a damn what the goofy ass church say. I don't give a damn what these weird ass preachers say. They don't run my goddamn life. And this culture don't run my life and nobody else either. And I mean it. I'm grown, just as grown as them. So it's grown versus grown people out here. And you shouldn't be bound down to nobody grown. I don't give a damn what their gender is. So are you gonna ruin your life? And the lives of those in the future, you're gonna ruin their life because of a stupid choice? Man, please, you better start to put your thinking cap on. For real. I gotta go see what this one is about. Another black woman. Another black woman on the streets with some kids. Again. I'm so tired of seeing that. I am. Nobody hasn't got tired yet. This is the life you want to set for your daughters. This is what you want them, how you want them to view themselves. You want them to view themselves lowly so that they get out there and make stupid choices with anybody call them pretty. That they just so excited, to get a man. Then now they on the street with some kids. But at least long as they got King Jesus, right? But they still on the street with kids. And a dude making more? If I was a heterosexual woman, I'd be scared. I'd be scared as hell if I was. I'm not. Ooh, no, hell no. Y'all. First of all, this culture not scared of disease. Obviously, nobody's scared to catch diseases. Because if you out here reproducing, you know what that means. If these women get knocked up, that also means you got something in this culture. Because everybody with everybody out here, you got something up in your butt. They ain't sound right. Okay? They ain't if they not planning for the kids, they also not planning for their health when it comes down to these diseases. So either way, it's gonna bring them to the ending of their life. I don't care about all that outside stuff. I can already tell. Don't let that be the end of you, because it's gonna take a lot of black women down out here. I can see it with my own eyes. I saw that shit way back before 2020 hit. It's gonna take a lot of black women down. If you keep letting your lower half run your body your whole life, when your brain sitting on top of you can't make a decision for yourself. Don't just be smart in school. Don't just be smart in the classroom. You got to use your brain in this world too. You cannot just be making the best decisions in class when you showing off to get that piece of paper that I have too. But let me tell you something. I got that paper too. But you better believe it, I'm not gonna make no dumbass choices out here for my life. I'm not gonna have nobody out here running my goddamn life. Nobody. I don't give a damn. I'm not gonna have nobody out here have me making ifs in my life for the decisions that's good for me. I'm not gonna change nothing in my life for nobody else. If I don't like it and it don't make me, I'm not doing that shit. And I don't care who don't like it, because it's not what I want for me. And if that sounds selfish, it's because it is. And I can be selfish, and you can too. Black women be letting the world tell me you better be as selfish as you goddamn want to be, and you do what you want to do. Who the hell told you can't be selfish? That's your life. That ain't their life. It ain't your life. It ain't our life. It's your life. This is my life. And nobody tell me what to do with this. Hell yeah, I'm selfish. And after that, what they gonna say after that? And they better find a new definition for us. Then I'm not a doormat. I'm not an incubator. I'm not the petri dish. I'm not an experiment. I'm not a guinea pig on the spin wheel, creating more disaster. Hell no. To keep the culture going. First of all, they got to figure out what the hell is left of the culture to keep it going. First off. Because when you see all that, I could just imagine, especially the way this world is going. This is the wrong time for any black woman to be out here knocked up. I don't even know why they keep doing it. Why you keep doing it? Why are you doing that in this culture? Why aren't you taking the time to get you good? The poverty sticks and the poverty serum gonna always be there. There is no shortage of poverty stain, but you need to get yourself together. Hell, do you see Oprah with some poverty? Well, you do. Well, Rihanna, I don't know about, but you see Oprah with poverty. You think Oprah was gonna let somebody put her in that? Man, Oprah wasn't gonna let nobody put her in that situation where she lose everything because she's not. She think that would look embarrassing, wouldn't it? And she's the one of the few black women that got it going on like that. Hell, even Tina Turner, rest her soul, what could have started out as poverty, she got the hell away from that real quick and didn't look back. The person she got with didn't pay. Shit, it wasn't no poverty there because she had it going on her own. But that person didn't bring poverty to her at all. Period. I don't care if it's a cultural thing and it's socially acceptable by society in this culture for the women to live that way and be okay with living mediocre when it come down taking care of the whole goddamn world and living in shambles with a bunch of kids. You stressing and shit, and the dude sitting over there with his stuff hanging out, looking stupid, with a trail of kids behind him. It's so gross. This gonna be the demise of this damn culture right here. Not being able to control their lower half is going to take they ass out. And more ways than one. Financially, it's gonna destroy you. The dudes can't say no to a damn thing, so they already gonna be done. They just don't see it yet. The women keep saying yes to everything, but there's stuff that ain't right for them. They say no to the things right for them and yes to the stuff that ruin their life. Not being able to control your own body, letting your body control you to where you can't make good decisions, letting your body ruin your present, your future, and your life over some ass, over some stank ass. Are you serious? Y'all women gonna allow your whole life to go down the drain over some poverty balls? They ain't even medicine balls, poverty balls. I wish a motherfucker would. Poverty balls. Not cheese curls, not cheese balls, poverty balls. Ain't a goddamn thing coming out of there but poverty. And y'all lined up like y'all in a damn buffet. Y'all gonna be lined up out on the streets too. And the poverty stick gonna run their ass like they playing football. They gonna run their ass over to Karen. And they gonna try their best to put on that act. But they gonna slip up. And y'all gonna be out there with all them kids like a goddamn soup kitchen with all them kids. Mad, demanding that Tyrone or the poverty one take care of you when there was never the intentions. And y'all fell into it. Because you listening to people that want to see you destroy yourself. Because if they cared about you, they would have been told you to get your mind right and focus on your own stability. You are not here to take care of the whole goddamn world. Ain't nothing wrong with these damn people. It's a choice. Being black women doesn't mean you are everybody's maid. You're not their maid. Okay. I'm nobody's maid. It will not get done if you ask me. Because I'll gladly tell your ass no. No. I don't give a damn about marriage. Because in the Black culture, marriage is another first class ticket to poverty. And the kids. Black women want to come up, you got to come up on your own. Don't try to come up off of the people. You got to come up off your own mind, your own problem solving, and your own solutions. You could all that wedding ring bullshit. Look at the Black women in this culture that be looking all ran down. They take care of kids to the day they die. And the dude just be sitting his ass there. The dude be acting tough in their 20s and 30s. When they start getting old and ran down, the woman be take care of him, them damn kids, all the bills. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Because they lose all that testosterone. The more them dudes get older, they start losing that testosterone. And that's when the ailments and any diseases kick in. And she is expected to be the one to take care of every goddamn thing up in the house, except for herself. So either way, it's it's the same situation for Black women. So you got to figure out what you want. You want the baby mama route? You want the marriage route where you could be the merry maid, where you can sit up there bragging about the ring on your finger, but you providing for everything while he sent his cross-ass ass up there bragging to his slow mom? While you up there looking like a maid? Or you gonna get yourself together to make sure you good? So if anything, you good. But Black women been doing this too long and it's embarrassing. You gotta cut that out. You not from Rome, you not Roman. So all that other, stop trying to believe in other people's beliefs. You know what I'm saying? You not Roman. What work for these other cultures obviously doesn't seem to be doing the same for Black culture. And you keep trying to indoctrinate other people's idealism, and it's failing miserably in this culture because you listening to everybody that's telling you that this is the thing that you should do too, and look at what it did to this culture. Black women having cardiovascular problems, and they still out here trying to be selfless. It's just ridiculous. When you gonna wise up? Are you gonna keep on getting upset because somebody tell the truth? They could get upset on the street with their kids. Then you can keep being upset with that poverty stick on the streets with your kids. And Tyrone gonna run him and his poverty stick right to goddamn Becky, while your ass sitting out in the corner with all them goddamn kids with your stomach poked out, getting talked about, while he using his only asset, his ran through balls. And if that's good enough for you, keep doing it. Nobody gonna tell you not to destroy. Keep doing it. For the women who like that, then you shut up and do not call on your cousins. Do not call on the women in your family that you think are free. You like that life. Don't try to put nobody else into your bad choices then. Do not call up your cousins and stuff to deal with the bed that you created, with these dudes that you are choosing, that you already know. That shit is not cool. I would never get up and run to. I would not do the shit because you gonna learn. The same way I make choices for my life that's good for me, baby girl, you gonna learn today. You gonna learn today about choosing them poverty sticks. You ain't calling no women because the woman didn't knock you up, baby. The Tyrone did. You better call Tyrone and his poverty stick, because that's what got you in that position. Another woman didn't. So you cannot blame another woman for your F-ups in life. You blame yourself and you get that shit together and you don't do that dumb shit no more. You learn from other women out here ruining their life. And they shouldn't be doing it, but that's their life to ruin. And when you ruin your life, don't you look for nobody else. Don't you look for nobody else to live the same stupid ass life. You get it together. Anybody can bend over. That's the easy. Any woman in this world could run out in the world and bend over for something that ain't worth shit if they want to. Anybody could do that. You could blindfold yourself and go out and play the luck of the draw and point at anybody and lay down with that. Because that's what it looked like with these decisions that's being made out here. It's almost like you're blindfolding yourself and choosing anything. Anything. And end up with anything. At some point, you got to take responsibility for your goddamn life. And you got to be willing to walk away from any piece of shit, including family, friend, ain't all that dumb shit ain't nothing because it ain't got nothing to do with you. You got to be willing to walk away from all that dumb shit. It ain't nothing before you let that to mess your life up. I'm not going to let a goddamn thing mess my life up. You can mess your life up. I'll pop popcorn and watch the shit, but I don't care to watch it because I'm too busy minding my business. And I'm not finna go down for nobody. I don't give a damn about no goddamn ring. I done seen plenty of women destroyed, black women especially. Life's ruined. And they liked it. They seem to like it. That will not be me. Or anybody that I know. Because I don't have the mouth for that. I don't have the patience for it. I don't have the temperament for it. That ain't me. It depends on how serious you are. If that's okay for you, go ahead. Nobody telling you not to go do what you want to do. But don't put that shit on people who are not going to do it. Don't make them feel like they This is it's time for this stuff to die right on out in this culture. It's time for certain parts of this culture to die on out. Certain mentalities that are keeping this culture up shit creek, making the same goofy choices. It's done. It's lame. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Hell, if I went gay, I don't know what type. If I went gay, I don't know what type. If I was a heterosexual woman, I'm gonna tell you one goddamn thing. I would still be the same way. Ain't no damn way I'd be sitting somewhere with my goddamn stomach poked out, eating motherfucking beanie weenies, while the dude out there with some damn Jordans on with 30 kids. I wish I would. Talking about we gotta make it, we gonna make it. I gotta do what I man. Please, it's played out. It's not the 1600s no more. It's stop that 1800 mentality. All those ways are dying out anyway. They are. Those ways are dying off. That slave mentality stuff is dying off. It's dying off. All that making all these breeding like it's a plantation. For what? You know what? Society finna teach you. This economy is gonna teach these women and these dudes in this culture that nobody playing with theirs. They might laugh at the people who ain't with it at first. I'm not with it. They might be laughing at you. Man, I don't give a fuck what you laughing. I'm not doing it. But by the time this economy get done with their ass, they gonna learn today about making all them goddamn kids for somebody who can't provide for them because they gonna be the only ones doing it. People back in the day used to line up to take care. They not doing it. Now they out here crying, talking about the village. No, you can't get mad at these people for not being the village. These people don't have the time. They try to take care of themselves, man. That ain't being such just being straight up. You got to think twice before you lay your ass back with this shit out here today because you're going to find yourself messed up. And then you're going to try to leech off somebody else because you got in a predicament. And instead of realizing, you turn around and do the same thing again 9 months later with the same type. That shit ain't cool. Then you get angrier at your goddamn family members that's been trying to find a way to improve their life than you do at the person you chose that you know ain't gonna do shit and will not. 10 years from now, they're gonna be making as many kids until they die. Still broke. Living off somebody else by the kids that they breed. And getting pat on the back for using the lowest level of themselves, they goddamn balls and coochie. That's the lowest level of you. That's as low as it get. If you're not using your brain, what the hell are you doing? Using your ass, that's what you sit on the toilet with. Using your cooch, you still got to sit on the toilet. Using your balls, you eventually aim at the toilet. So why the hell do you think running your life off of the lower half of you that normally expels anything from in you. You don't need like urine or feces. Why the fuck do you think that that's going to be something that's going to rule the world over a feeling? I think everybody acting slow out here. A feeling? Damn, the women can get a rose and have a better feeling and ain't got to worry about getting up with their stomach poked out, knocked up. A feeling? You like a feeling of disease? Shit, you could get you a rose and you could be disease free. If you that hard up, but y'all just doing too much out here. Nobody use their brain at all because it ain't trending yet. You gonna have no these people, these women and these men. Y'all gonna have no choice but to use your brain. You better hope it's something up in there to help you out. Cause it's about to get real as hell out here, and y'all gonna be to put y'all ass in some bad situations by who you choosing or who you laid up with. You know if they can't do nothing for their goddamn self, they should not be with you. And I don't give a damn if it hurt their feelings. Let it hurt their feelings and move on. And mean it. Cause I don't be smiling in nobody goddamn face like that. Cause I know I hurt your feelings. I don't care what you think about how I dress. I dress the way I dress to keep you the hell up out my face. I know how to put that on. And I know how to look like a whole nother person if I want to and turn a plenty of goddamn heads. What heads do I want to turn out here? Hell no. Cause there's gonna be some people learning out here. You got to make better decisions. You got to look at the economy. You got to look at your life and how things will benefit your future so that you will be able to provide for yourself as an adult, especially an older adult. These kids, the younger, not kids, the younger people, y'all learning. But as you grown as hell, you should be making dumbass choices. You look stupid at that point. You should not be listening to other grown people. They got to shut the hell up and leave their goddamn household to hell of heaven. It's no excuse over the age. At a certain age, you sound stupid. Now, 20 something, y'all, you better pay attention. 18, don't get out here making no stupid, dumb choices talking about he like me, he love me. And you got your knocked up ass over there looking stupid. Because people ain't going to want to be piled up in one household no more because the shit expense, right? And somebody sitting there running up their bills and shit, and nobody going to be playing that. Big mama don't exist out here. So y'all gonna have to start making intelligent decisions with your brain, not your ass, not your balls. You got to use your brain. If you were the person that is stupid, get rid of them. They can't help you. You come out better winging it out, doing what you got to do, or you gonna be jacked out here. And that's just as blunt as it get. Ain't got nothing to do with love or no love, man. It got to do with reality. Reality is you got to make good choices for yourself. Period. Reality. Especially when you black, all that lovey-dovey crap, you are black. You know how this culture is. Stop getting lost in the sauce. Face reality. Handle what you got to handle for you. Long as you got a good system going on, don't you dare bring nobody else in throwing your system out. Get rid of their ass. Quick. And there shouldn't be no kids in the mix. That way you go your way and they take their ass their way. Don't let nobody anchor you down and tie you down and weigh you down. Especially for black women. Because you really going to be done. Don't let these goddamn sucker ducks out here weigh you down and shackle you down without them goddamn kids. I don't give a damn about seeing their features. What the hell that mean? And hell no. Nah. Cause black women, you in a different, you in the world, but you on a different time, you on a different timeline than others. Anything you want, you're gonna have to build it yourself. And that shouldn't be something that's sad. Why do y'all look at that as a bad thing? Don't nobody know how to do things right for your life but you. So why do you expect somebody to know how to do your life better than you do? They don't know you like that. They can't handle your things better than you can. So you can't put that in somebody else's hands like that. And if you do, they better damn sure be worth it. And they better not be no damn dummy. Or you throw that dummy right back to the sea where they came from. Because anybody could get a dummy. That ain't nothing to brag about. A cute dummy, a fine dummy, a dummy with a nice shape, a tall dummy with tattoos, a tall dummy that look good that you can show off to the public, and now you knocked up, and what you got your dummy, but your dummy suddenly gets smart and getting jacked and run the hell on. Y'all black women better cut that shit out. Cause then they end up looking like the dummy. With that lovey-dovey crap that ain't doing nothing for nobody. You put love to the side, that's an emotion. You got reality and you got that lovey-dovey crap. That's cute, but reality is constant. Reality is constant. That Roman, that Greek mythology bullshit that black people keep trying to do, that's wishy-washy. Reality is constant. You got to make sure you are good. Really, reality. Not a Tyrone with a poverty pole. And you on the trampoline, jumping up and down with a poverty stick. And I don't care how low that cut, because I mean it. I mean every word. And this is generations of it. It's too far, it's too much, it's done. It's time to wrap that on. Wrap that on up. It's time to think a little bit better of yourself. Now, even no matter what you go through, don't open yourself up for that type of shit. We're not on a plantation. We don't have to breed like we on plantations. We're not on plantations creating offspring for inventory. Let's stop acting like it. You're not just pumping them out like an assembly line, like they had to do before. You don't have to do that shit. So you can actually take your time and know who the hell you getting with instead of feeling like you got to rush to get with something because of what the world thinks. This is not a plantation. It's ran like one out here in this world. But in reality, come on now. You make yourself a slave now. And whoever you get with, you become enslaved to if they're a dummy. Now you make yourself a slave to someone. And that ain't cute because now you stuck with them in chains by the decisions that you make forever. And guess what else? You put the chains on your kids too because they stuck in the situation by the choices they both made. That ain't cute. And I know I'm no joke. And I know I could come across ice cold because I am ice cold. I seen a lot of shit growing up with a lot of women that was too beautiful to go through that. But beauty ain't everything, man. That's why I'm down to earth. And I be looking at people like, if you don't get your ugly ass out my face, I don't care about what you have, what you own, what you drive, how much money you got. I don't give two damns. Everything I'm gonna get in this life is gonna be what I get. And nobody gonna be able to tell me shit that they gave me. And that's how you gotta be, especially for black women. I don't know about the other black women, you gotta make sure you good. Cause this culture ain't no joke. And this world already don't respect you. And when you sit up there with a Tyrone in your goddamn space, they don't respect you even more. Because they see that you drop the ball so low that you'll let people leech off you and you will sit your ass there and smile at it and let them knock you up. It feel way better when you do that yourself. Now, the women in my family, I don't know what they think, but I've always been a person that want it for myself. I don't want no Tyrone shit. I want mine. And I'm going to do things my way. Always. I'm not doing shit nobody else's way but my way. Nobody's. Call me stubborn? All right. I guess I've always been stubborn. But I'm not finna do nothing nobody else's way when I know my life better than they do. They know they life, they can do it their way. And I'm gonna do it my way. I'm not compromising with nobody about my goddamn life. And you shouldn't be compromising with nobody about yours. They do not run your life, but they can run your life down to the ground. They can run your ass down to the ground. I just seen beautiful women get ran down to the ground, man. I done seen beautiful women get ran down to their grave with nothing but a bunch of kids to show for it. In the Black culture, that shit opened my eyes. At 8, 9 years old, I seen that. I was like, damn, I don't never want to be like them. Ooh, shit. Beautiful women, beautiful, just wow. By the time them dudes got done with theirs and they damn decisions and their own life and what they kept choosing, they are in the graveyard now, right next to each other in Orlando cemetery, laid the hell out. And only one of them is buried far away from the others because she turned Muslim in the end. She out there by herself. All the rest of the women are laid right next to each other. A living goddamn example. Well, they not no more. From the oldest generation down to the youngest, all chose the same type of goddamn dudes. And they ass in the graveyard. I wish it, man. I've been in, man. Hell nah. I don't even bat an eye theirs at all. I be having a serious ass look too. Dead serious. Cause that don't make no goddamn sense to see that many women too young in the damn cemetery for making dumb choices and getting with the same shit that the other ones got with. From the oldest one born in the 1900s to unfortunately one of the youngest ones was born towards the end, almost the 70s, 80s. All women gone. All different generations gone. They will never make a decision again. That's what you get. You ain't got to make a decision, or you ain't got to make another decision again in your life. If you keep making dumb ones, you could have your ass laid out there in them cemeteries too. And this, especially in Black culture, it don't take too much. You know, be mindful of what you're choosing. Don't let it destroy your life. I'm not. Call that selfish if you want to. Hell yeah, I'm selfish. Hell yeah, I'm selfish. Hell yeah. Selfish with my life. I'm selfish with my soul and my existence. Because that's sad as hell to see that shit right there. And it shake you up, man. You know how that shit look? You know how that shit look? By the time I finally got the damn nerve to go out to the cemetery, it was damn it 2020 in September. And I had to look at that shit. I had to look at that. All these Black women laid out like dominoes. And they will never get up again because of the fucking dudes they chose and the decisions they made. I will never make them. And I thank them for that. And it's sad it cost them their life. But they can best to believe they still got somebody in the land of the living that learned from them. I'm not going out like I've been in jack the guy. I've been in cut a dude up like some goddamn confetti, bro. Like a shredder. Dead ass. They just don't know. But I mean that shit. I will be your personal shredder. Like you put paper in shredder. You see what happened to that paper? I don't play that shit. That's too many women laid out there like that. I seen all these women walking around in the land of the living at one point. They'll never walk again. They'll never breathe again. They'll never get up from them fucking graves. They'll never get up no more. I wish a bitch would tell me about being selfish. I tell you, yeah, bitch, I'm real selfish. Real. And you ain't gonna do a damn thing about it, but shut up and get your ass over in that corner and do what you need to do. Cause I'm that creation out of all these generations. I'm the worst one yet. And I ain't talking about worse and making dumb choices. I don't play none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about love. All women ain't with it. It's sad to see that shit. Beauty ain't everything when it puts you in a grave, in a culture that values death and destruction, breeding reckless for no reason, making all these fucking kids. I look at these dudes and in my eyes, I know they feel it. So sometimes I got to keep shades on my eyes because I can't even look their way. I can't. Because I swear to God, if looks could kill, my eyes ain't nothing nice. And I'm a Scorpio rising. So you know my eyes, you know how I be looking at people. If I even bother to. So I got to cover my eyes a lot. All the time. Every time you see me, my eyes are covered. Shades of sun because I ain't got time for the shit. And the eyes are the window to the soul. And you gonna really know how I feel about you. I can't hide that. These women teach me lessons from the grave. I was in their house last night in my dreams, and everybody was alive again. All of them. And I knew something went right. Towards the end, I'm like, what? You know, in a dream, you don't notice you in a dream sometimes. But it got real weird because I'm like, wait a minute. Why everybody in this dream? Why everybody back? And it felt so real. Towards the end, they all disappeared. All of them disappeared. And I remembered they gone. I woke up, I'm like, fuck. Ain't this some shit? I will never be that black woman. You got me. I'll fuck up everything. These dudes better be glad I'm gay. Cause baby, if I was heterosexual, your mama would be missing somebody. And I might get her ass too. For breeding you. So it's good that the creator made some of us the way that we are. To spare you. But to enlighten others. To make your own decisions. Don't be a portal. Don't be that type of portal for people to just walk into this realm through easily. Motherfucker, you gotta earn to get here, bitch. You ain't finna get down here like that because somebody blew a kiss. Get your ass out my face before I punch you in the mouth. Blow that kiss. Y'all be letting yourself become easy portals for anybody to come through. You let anybody walk through your body. You let anybody enter this realm through your ass. And y'all don't be knowing what the hell you having. Are you birthing another murderer? You birthing what you birthing? You birthing life or you birthing death? What are you putting on this goddamn earth? Who did you lay down with? What did you lay down with? Y'all don't be thinking. Y'all just be all smitten by somebody telling you you're cute. What the fuck is, girl, what is that? You cute? You pretty? That's all it take? Mm-mm. And the black dudes still be living for us. Look, but they don't live as long as we do. But it looked like the black women leaving out this earth just as quick as they are now because of the shit you tolerate. The shit I ain't tolerate, man. Like I said, for the black women, the people call you selfish, you better high five their ass. Hold up, man. Cheers to you. Hold on one second. Man, pop this bottle real quick. Hold up. Let me get this goddamn wine glass. I don't even drink. Hold up, y'all. You said, hold up. Let me get this goddamn bubbly. Let me get this goddamn Chardonnay. What did you just say to me? Let me get this Riesling. What did you say to me? You said I'm selfish? Hey, me, you know what? I'm playing. Let me get you a wine glass too. Shut up right now. I'm selfish. All right, social. Hold up. Hold your glass out. I got something for you. You said the magical word. Let me pour the little champagne up in here. Toast. Because that's what I think about what you just said. Now drink up, drink up. You want another glass? Here, pour out a drink. Shut up. Okay? Shut up. Get drunk. Go lay down. Okay? That's what you think of. That's what you should really celebrate them people. For the black women, that means you broke a cycle. They ain't calling you selfish for other reasons. They calling you selfish because you are unwilling to use your womb to be a portal of fucking disaster and poverty and embarrassment. I'll tell these dudes, baby, I will be your Grim Reaper. So be glad that some of us wear that rainbow. And you know the Scorpion is the Grim Reaper. And the Aquarius too. Y'all shouldn't take that as an offense. They so used to you being dormant over the years. Even the women back in the day, the most rebellious ones weren't I'm talking about rebellious back then was just saying no. Huh? Rebellious back then in the 18, 17, 1600s was saying no. I don't want to. What did you say? That was considered acting out then. No. A woman being smart and thinking. Now, being rebellious is not breeding because they want you to breed. You don't sit your dumb ass down. And I won't have no damn smile on my face. That taught me a lesson. Y'all got family members that could teach you lessons from a graveyard. I don't care how far away from you are. Now we are miles away, man. We miles away. Their bodies is in a state I no longer live in. I think of them all the time. They still teach me lessons from the grave every day, man. Every day. I get taught lessons from a graveyard. I learn more wisdom from a graveyard than anybody on this earth now. What does that tell you? I'm a true Scorpio ascendant. And I listen. And when they really need my attention, they ass will pop up in my dream. Every damn one of them alive, almost like nothing happened. Every damn one of them. Because they need me to take a seat about something. And I sit my ass down. I don't listen to nobody. I'm being honest. I listen to stuff like this. I look for stuff like this. But I don't find it because everybody out here just want to be beating around the bush and stuff and talking stupid shit. And I just don't got time for all this Goo Goo Gaga stuff. I'm grown. So I look for grown talk, right? But other than that, no. But they show up, they healthy, they look beautiful, but they can't talk the way they used to talk. It's so different. But it don't feel any different until I realize at the end they start slowly disappearing. And I be trying to hold on to them. And they disappear through my hand. And I'm just sitting there in the house where I remember them. I've woke up so many times clutching my hand and it ain't there. That's pretty fucked up. Black women, stop dying over this shit. Stop ruining your life over this dumbass shit. What is wrong with you? You don't like yourself that goddamn much? Shit. Everybody got some shit they may not like. But you gonna run to a goddamn dude and ruin your goddamn life even more? You better think about who you get with. If you gonna get with one, you better get with one with a goddamn brain. Or you better act like he goddamn know. Because he need to know you got a little bit of crazy in your ass. You could be as sweet as possible. But they need to know you got a little bit of that cuckoo for cuckoo puffs in your ass. I'm Caribbean American. I know they know I got a little craziness in my ass. And I need them to know it. That's why it's good, man. Y'all be doing too much. They need to know. You treat me with respect, you get respected 100-fold. You try me one time, you tried me your last time. There will never be a second. Don't let it be a second. There should never be a second go round. They try you one time. That's it. Hell, oh no, that's why they be trying to tame the women out here because they know all women on this earth got some crazy in their ass. I don't care, even the women that go in the churches. I know I got it. I know I do. I'm as sane as ever. I got all my marbles. But please don't get my time wrong. You might not see me, but you will feel me. And I don't give a damn about anybody calling me crazy. I'm as cool as a cool cat, but I don't play with anybody. Playing games ain't a game I like to play. And y'all to be tired of dying like this. Because this is just pure ridiculousness. Or y'all think that's an honorary thing. Your health is shit. Your body's falling all a goddamn part. And you talking about you looking for love. What are y'all doing? You getting love with your legs open? That's how you looking for love? With your legs open? That's where you think you're gonna find it there? You're gonna find a world of trouble. Let me tell you how you find your love. You're not gonna find it through a poverty stool, a cesspool, or a poverty stick. That ain't how you find love. That's how you find problems. That steer you away from your self-love. That's not how you find it. And if you haven't learned, you better look at all the lineages to still never learn that shit. You find it with yourself first. And then anything you choose better be your best pick. And if it ain't what you like, you better remove that shit from your pick list and put it on your hit list. Cross that shit off your list and move on. And move on. Instantly. I don't know who told y'all to tolerate that stuff. I don't know who the hell told y'all that you got to make that stuff. We gonna make it last. You make what last, man? Please, y'all, you gonna make it last 6 feet deep. That's you gonna make that last. Cause I ain't never seen so many black women drop like flies out here like this. By the lifestyles you living and the people you associating yourself with, and these people that you call yourself, you would love and all this dumb shit. I've never seen so many black women lose their life like that to dumb shit. Dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die. It be dumb stuff. It don't even be stuff that it be dumb stuff, man. It's stuff that don't make no sense. Stuff that be right in your face. And you look at it and you blow a kiss at it. It's never a smart way to die, but damn it, that's a dumb way. There's some dumb ways to die out here. You lose your life because he love you? Wait a minute. I don't get it. Mm-mm. I get tired of seeing this stuff with black women. I get tired of it. I get tired of it. And the sad thing, it go on deaf ears because anything that make too much sense, y'all sitting there trying to play this good schoolgirl role and shit. Y'all, come on. Black women, they got y'all trained out here. They got you to the point where you can't even, I don't give a fuck. Everybody else can express themselves in every way, and you sit up there, all this dumb shit. And y'all sitting up in the hospital looking like the old woman from Soul Food with your feet propped up, swole up and shit, with your big toe falling off and shit. And I don't want to say, oh. And what the hell? That's cute to you? That's cute to you, looking like that woman from Soul Food with her leg propped up, with everything swelling up and shit? While you got the dudes living in the basement, just living off your ass until you die. Oh no, people fake crying and shit, trying to figure out where they gonna live next. We loved them. They took care of us. They were just the strong. They were the glue in the family. What we gonna do now? We never had to do it. What we gonna do? Come on, man. And y'all think that's honorary for somebody to say? They keep telling you every generation, they the glue, they the stitches, they the backbone, they the crutches, they the walker, they the wheelchair of the family, they the, they the step stool. And y'all sit up there thinking, oh, that's so sweet. No, that's not. Did you hear what they said? They are the glue. They hold it all together. Without them, everything gonna fall apart. We can't do shit on our own. They got to do it. We put everything on them. They're the step stool. Wait a minute. The more you listen to it, don't sound right. Y'all think that's honorary. Y'all think that's something that you think they giving you a salute with the American flag in the background. You don't know how this sounds. They the super glue. They the wheelchair to the family, y'all. Without they the cane, they the walker. They the hover around to the family, y'all. Wait a minute. Why are you really crying? Are you crying because you so used to this person take care of you and you never had to? And because they put themselves last for everything and now they body done been ran the hell down and they can't get back up and now y'all everybody fake crying. Oh no. Man, I hope somebody just rise up one time from the afterworld and slap the hell out some people. That would be something to see. Just one last time. Damn. Ah, damn now. It's time to change some things, man. Shit. You can do nice things for people, but stop trying to be so nice where you lose yourself. Being nice is cool, but being genuine is another. Feeling like you have to overdo something so you won't be seen a certain way. You doing that for other people. Like, do you genuinely want to do that? And is it reciprocated? Are you being used? Are you being drained of your energy? Uh-uh. Mm-mm. And half of this is because nobody should be living with you all. I've been told you all you better be armed. Y'all act like y'all don't know how to get armed. If you're living in a state where you can't be armed, you better move to one where you can get armed. Arm yourself. Stop having random people living in your goddamn space that you don't know like that you just met and now they living in your space. That leads to a lot of these, heterosexual ladies and even some of the LGBT. Now you know damn well you ain't gonna try it. Okay. The girl stop. Okay. Right. So hey, y'all got all these people living in your space, all type of stuff going on. You don't really know who living with you for real. You think you know them, but you don't really know them. Stuff going down. Like, come on, man. These are some of the reasons why a lot of black women losing their life. Mm-mm. Get yourself out those situations. Don't put yourself in those situations. And please don't set goofy examples for your daughters, man. Mm-mm. Don't set goofy examples for your daughters. Please don't. Anyway, that's that. I had to get on here and vent a little bit because I'm just so tired of seeing this shit. But it doesn't look like it's going to stop no time soon, except for those of us who see. You're going to see a lot more. You're going to see a hell of a lot more, no matter what your age range is. Some of you all are seeing this early in life. Don't get blinded all of a sudden. Don't let the world fool you and blind you to the truth. You better keep seeing, meaning that you see the truth for yourself. Don't be out here moving blind, deaf, and dumb and being a follower. You're not a follower. If you're a follower, you should follow right on off a bridge. If you're a leader, then you should never be doing all that following because everybody else doing something and you don't want to stand out. Look, whatever. Don't be a follower. It ain't gonna lead you nowhere good. If you know something ain't right, don't pretend that it's right because everybody else saying it's right. If you know something don't make sense, don't act like it makes sense just so you won't, you don't want to ruffle any feathers. Come on, man. Y'all better start thinking for it. And you need people to be blunt. All this, I don't know what happened with this culture, with all this softening everything up. We are not big. You have teeth in your mouth, right? A dentures or some. That means you are able to chew food for yourself, right? You grow teeth. You don't need everything chopped up for you. Nobody should be being breastfed as adults. Okay. Because the world ain't gonna give it to you any nicer. I don't know what else, what more. You gonna have to. This culture gonna have to hear this shit, or this culture will never learn, and they will keep making the same choices until it eventually destroys them. Until it eventually destroys this whole damn culture. off of bad choices. And even the people who are making good choices, it can cause jealousy and envy. So some people who haven't even who just trying to do the right thing may have some hating motherfuckers out here. Eventually, this type of shit will destroy the entire culture because nobody want to think and they don't want anybody else to, unless everybody thinking and everybody thinking in the popular way. You're thinking in the way that's acceptable by society. That's the only way. That's just not the way a brain or a mind is created to be. That's why computers are smarter than people now. And these computers gonna get even smarter. You better keep up with technology because people out here seem to be regressing mentally, and the computers seem to be evolving electronically through technology, and people are regressing with the brain. They're supposed to be able to create everything because they don't like to think. They keep using their coot and they ass and they balls. So their brain is going to shrink over time because it's not being used enough. It's being used for only what's acceptable by society. Anything beyond that, they think they got to stop that because that's too weird. But it ain't weird to use your lower half, is it? People cheer you on until something go wrong. Then they disappear. Oh. Well, we ain't had to do that. Use your brain while you have one. Use your brain and end up with none. All right, that's that. Well, what is this? Ooh, y'all keep making good choices for yourself. Come up with every different option for yourself. Look for different opportunities in your own way. And it's so creative nowadays. Society, technology, it's no limit. It's no limit. And y'all women don't even got to be dealing with this shit out here for real if you don't want to. It's no excuse. Find ways for you. Find ways to better yourself. You ain't got to be out here buttercupping everybody, but black women, especially you better get your shit right. Because this world is not going to have no pity on your ass. Your tears, as you can see, people don't be giving a damn about the tears of us. So you're going to have to toughen up. You can still look cute and everything, but you're going to have to get it together. Because this is America. And America never really gave too much of a damn about any of us. I don't know where y'all got this new narrative that all of a sudden they do, including your own culture. So society don't give a damn about you either. So you better give a damn about yourself. You better make sure you got your back. The day you give up on yourself, you fucked up. You can't do that. Of all people, black women can't do that. And I know it ain't fair, but look, what you gonna do about it? You gonna force somebody to do this for you? I'm not. I got my back. And I'm always have my back until forever. And that's a vow I keep. I don't make no vows to nobody. And I'm not. And I won't. Not even if they paid me. But I will make a vow to myself. And I made a vow since I was a kid. And I'm an adult. And I kept my vows to myself. I'm going to always have my back. You better have your back. Don't give a damn with nobody. They can think whatever they want. Oh, I'm going to be good. I'm going to be all right. You could bet that. But I'd be damned if I got somebody humped over my shoulder wearing my goddamn back down. Ain't no love that deep. They'd be looking stupid. Y'all better get y'all backbone and sort and think this life thing through and plan out your future for you, what's good for you, for real. According to the times that we live in. Make moves for you. Make the good moves for you and whatever you are responsible for. You and whatever you are responsible, all this goddamn lovey-dovey kissy shit, you could do that when you bored. But poverty serum should be nowhere. That made me almost want to throw up. Poverty serum shouldn't be nowhere in your life plan. You better have your back. Yeah, keep them eyes open too. You know, you know what I mean. And that's that. Hell. Next time, guys, a girl. See you later. Peace.